Fremont Moo baseball is on the air.
Baker hits the ball high and deep into left center field. Back by the warning track, it's at the wall, and it's gone. It's a home run for Michael Baker, and it's the first home run of the season for the Fremont Moo.
Moo baseball on the Big Dog 98.9 FM, 1340 AM, brought to you by the Dodge County Convention and Visitors Bureau, Keel's Barbershop, the Silver Dollar, your Fremont Hy-Vee, Christensen Lumber, We See Plumbing and Excavating, The Door, Lincoln Premium Poultry, Osteria Kayla, and Brainerd Chiropractic. Now, here's Cooper Lipsky and Bobby Hessling.
As we welcome you inside the booth here at Moeller Field. Tonight is Chad night here as the Fremont Moo take on the Hastings Sodbusters, an in-state rivalry renewed once again here on the Moo Baseball Network. Glad you could join us if you're listening on the Big Dog 98.9 or 1340, or if you're watching alongside on BSDN Live on the YouTube stream, or even the Moo Mixler. Hoping the Moo can get back to winning ways here tonight. I'm Kublewski. Joining me as always for the pregame show is Mr. Bobby Hessling. Bobby, how we doing?
We're doing well. We're out here for a good cause night. It's Chad night. It's one of the biggest nights of the season for the Moo. We're excited to be here and tell the stories about some of these agencies and how the Moo players support them and all sorts of good stuff.
Yeah, it's a fun night. Should be expecting a very large crowd here tonight. If you see fans trickling in, of course, this place can be packed. Hoping for a Moo victory coming off of the loss against the Casper Spuds, where not really much going for them. Only 2 hits, got shut out 9 innings to the Casper Spuds to round out that 3-game series. Moo losing the season series to the Spuds in that one. Of course, we didn't have a game yesterday, so we jumped to, well, we're going to take a look at the other teams that played in yesterday's ball game. Of course, Hastings coming off of a doubleheader against Oahe, where they had to play in Pier in that one. So 2 games there before driving all the way down here. They took game 1 11-4, and then they dropped game 2 10-4 to the Zap in that one. The Spearfish Sasquatch coming off of a victory against the Bison Baseball Club, who we will see on, believe it would be Monday, right?
We see him tomorrow. We see him tomorrow in a doubleheader.
See him tomorrow. Today is Friday, so the doubleheader would be on
Sunday. Yes.
We'll get you everything you need to know about that one. And now that you mentioned that, I should probably tell you that yesterday's game that was rained out between the Prospects and the Moo has been made up for Sunday. We'll begin at 2 o'clock, 2:05 on BSDN Live, as well as a Moo Mixer for Game 1 against the Prospects. For Game 2, we will be back on the Big Dog and BSDN Live, as well as a Moo Mixer for the nightcap of that one, starting 5:05. So 2:05 for the first game, 5:05 for the second game in that one. So we already talked about the 3 games that went on yesterday. So that, as the standings shake out here in the second half, Oahe at 8-3, they sit on top of the second half standings. They now have company, though, with the Spearfish Sasquatch, who also sit at 8-3 after their victory yesterday. The Casper Spuds did not play, so they sit at 7-3 right now. And then at the bottom, Hastings and Fremont, 5-5 for Fremont and 4-4 for the Sodbusters right now. Games tonight, you get the Casper Spuds and the Oahe Zap, and then this one here tonight. So we told you about the standings. Bobby, we've been talking about it for the last couple of weeks about playing, 1 win, 1 loss, 1 win, 1 loss. And we talked about how vital this stretch is, where you're playing the Prospects. Overall in the standings, they sit near the bottom. Hastings, which overall sit near the top, but in the second half sitting at 4-4. And then the Bison, who have yet to win a contest this season.
Yep.
I mean, how vital is it for this team to really get the ball rolling here in the second half to make a push?
Well, I think you're hoping you can take at least 5 of the next 6. The problem with that being said is you are going to have to play 6 in 5 days.
Yep.
So you're asking for a lot out of the guys. The problem is we've seen a few guys depart the team kind of at a rough spot. Michael Baker just left the team.
His contract was up.
Yeah, his contract was up. So you have a few guys where it's like the contract just kind of ends at the unfortunate time, but you're bringing in some new guys. So it's it's a weird time because you're trying to get going and find the consistency, but now you're at the point in the season where guys are coming in, guys are coming out, so it's harder to find that consistency, and you're hoping you can start off tonight strong win, a solid win.
Try to get the ship moving.
You just get that ship moving, but I mean, you're asking for 6 games in 5 days. Could be a bit of a tough ask, and your other hoping is you don't lose a day as well with any weather that could, press it. Now that should not happen.
No,
should not.
We're not on weather watch tonight.
We're not.
We're not.
We're not. We're far and away from that. And then you just want to go into Pierre, and you're taking on an Oahe team where they could be just as hot as they are now.
Yeah.
And you'd like to take 2 out of 3 against them. I think in this series, these next 6. You want to take 5.
Yep. I think that's vital here during the
You want to win
homestand, yes.
every day.
Yep. So, with that being said, I mean, you talked about some of the new guys. Landon Mueller, he gets a start tonight. Carter Sintek is a name that has been thrown around.
It is.
Will be, as far as we know, he will be making his way to Fremont here in the next couple of days, right?
Monday is the date that's been thrown around, and
he's got a lot of talent.
I've heard he's the real deal.
Yeah.
Now I haven't seen him, all I know is that he is a real deal type player. So
really, do or die from here on out with that mentality, trying to get back to the ILB Championship Series. With that, we'll step away. When we come back, Bobby sat down and talked with the new kid on the block, Rocco Garitano. Had a lot to say, so.
He's only been here for like 3 days. Try to loosen him up a little bit.
I was about to say, I told him, I'm like, Rocco, we've pulled tarp more times than you've played in a game this year. He's had 2. We've pulled it about 4 times.
He's just kind of here, just kind of vibing out, doing well in center field.
Yep.
And he's very fast.
Very fast. So, and he was even fast in the interviews. So we'll step away. When we come back, it'll be time for that interview here on the Fremont Moo pregame show on the Fremont Moo Baseball Network.
Welcome to Fremont and Dodge County, where we invite you to play, shop, stay, and eat. Dodge County is where your next outdoor adventure is at your fingertips. Did you know that downtown Fremont is also known as the antique capital of Nebraska? Fremont and Dodge County also has many fine hotels, campgrounds, and RV parks to suit any needs. We invite you to come and see why downtown Fremont has been named the most charming downtown in Nebraska by USA Today. Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for over 100 years. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber. It's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field.
Bobby Hessling back on the Fremont Moo pregame show, joined by one of the newest Moo additions, Rocco Garitano. First things first, Rocco, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you've ended up on the Moo.
So I go to a school in Alabama. It's called Southern Union. It's a JUCO school. And I found out about the Moo because my dad posted something on Twitter saying that if anybody needed an outfielder. And Coach Chad actually reached out to him and ended up in Nebraska.
So far, you've played 2 games. You've had already one 3-hit game. When you're at the plate and you went from the 9-hole to leadoff spot, you just jumped like that. It was a quick spot where we were just like almost starstruck, like, whoa, big man on campus already. Kind of walk us through your approach when you're at the plate and able to get base hits.
Yeah, honestly, when I go up to the plate, I'm not the biggest guy, so I just go up there, try and put the ball on the ground and make some magic happen with my speed.
And you're also a speed threat, as you just mentioned as well. You stole 14 bases this past season in school ball. Where'd you get the speed from? Is it just a gift from God, or was it your mother and father that just gave you the speed?
Most of it's a gift from God. In Florida, it's easy to train because we have the beach, so running on the beach every day. But most of it's a gift from God, yes.
When you're on the base paths looking to swipe a bag or swipe 2 bags, or even just you see a ball go into the outfield, kind of walk me through the base running
stuff in your mind. Let's start with when you're trying to steal a bag. How do you get a good lead where you know it's like, all right, if they try to pick me off, I'll be back in time. But I also know I have a good enough lead where if I try to take off for a second, I'll be fine.
Yeah. So normally my dad taught me this when I was young. I take about like 3 shuffles off the base. And I think it's like a step and a dive back, and I'm perfectly fine for whenever a pitcher picks off. And I got plenty of distance to steal. So.
And you already made one good play in the outfield as well. You had the throw out from where you caught it in center and threw the runner out at home plate who was trying to tag. Again, walk me through that play and what you see in the outfield.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to get the guy at home when I caught it, so I was just looking at, and the outfielders were screaming 3, so trusted my arm strength and got it there.
You've only been here for a few days, but has there been any guy that's kind of stood out to you where they've kind of like taken you under their wing a little bit? It's like, here, I'll show you the ropes of what it's like playing for the Moo, you know, what it's like in the cages, what it's like on field, how center field works, because it's a shallow center field, only 380 feet. Has there been any guy that's done that so far?
I would definitely say the guy I'm rooming with, Timon. He's definitely, if I had any questions, I would just ask him. He's really been a help and just showed me what it's like to play for the Moo.
So kind of walk me through as well, start with how you ended up at your school from St. Petersburg. You know, you're originally from Florida, now you're going to school in Alabama. How did the whole recruiting process work for you?
The recruiting process was hard for me. I only had one offer going into my senior year, and it was I committed there going. I think it was August going into my senior year. So senior year was a lot laid back because I knew where I was going, so it was a lot less stress on me. But yeah, only one offer, so I just played the best and tried to make the most of it.
And then you talked about how you ended up here with the Fremont Moo in Nebraska. You said this is your first time in Nebraska as well to me earlier. You've only been here for maybe 4 days, 5 days or so. What's the biggest difference from Florida to now Nebraska?
I would definitely say there's cornfields everywhere, and you don't get that in Florida at all.
Do you miss being by the beach, being by the Gulf of Mexico, and being on some of the beaches down there, or not really?
I do and I don't. I think it's good to get away from it every now and then, and then you go back there and realize how grateful you are to live down there right next to the beach.
I can only imagine in the winter months. Obviously, Alabama does not get as cold as it does here in Nebraska, where here we've got ourselves negative 20-degree temperatures for a week straight. So you're lucky you don't have to go through that, Alabama. But I'm sure just going back home over the winter break or something like that, and you're just like, yeah, you know what, it's not so bad here.
Yeah, it's amazing down there. I mean, used to live in Illinois, so the weather's a little bit different, but, the hot Christmases are a lot different than cold, for sure.
And then out in center, we mentioned the smaller dimensions, and it's kind of like a high school field at times of how it feels. Not so much in right field, but especially in center, it's only 380 feet. You've played a few games out there. Has there really been anything that stood out to you about playing in center field where you're like, I got to play, X amount of steps in or X amount of steps back?
I'd say I play a little bit more in just because we're using wood bats. I mean, I know there's still some guys out there that can absolutely smoke a ball over me, but I just trust my speed, so I play in and trust that I can get to any ball over my head.
And for you, in school you probably use metal bats is what I'm guessing, and now you're in a wood bat league. What's the biggest difference between the metal and the wood, in your opinion, outside of the fact of the metal's going to make the ball go a little further?
I'd definitely say with wood you do have a chance to break the bat, so you got to keep a little bit more focus up at the plate, and it's a little metal is a little bit more forgiving, so if you do hit a ball, then with wood it's not going to get through or get by somebody. With metal it is. So.
And then with about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks left in the Moo season, what are you looking to accomplish here with the Moo?
Mostly just get more reps, hopefully make the playoffs, build more relationships with the guys and build more relationships with other coaches.
Yeah, anything else to say to the Moo fans?
Go Moo.
That was Rocco Garitano, one of the newest additions for the Fremont Moo. When we come back on the Fremont Moo pregame show, myself and Cooper Lipsky will have first pitch, starting lineups, and the welcome weather here on the Moo Baseball Network.
Keels Barbershop is the Sports Center barbershop in Fremont. Be sure you look your best and get into Keels Barbershop, where you'll receive quality haircuts in a friendly atmosphere. Get a fresh cut, have them hot leather, and shave your neck. If you're looking for that special feel of a true barbershop, Keels is the place for you. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 3. Keels Barbershop, 6th and Broad in downtown Fremont. They'll make you look your best.
Find your purpose with work that matters. Methodist is hiring for clinical and non-clinical positions throughout our health system. Join a team that's making a difference and take advantage of a range of benefits like medical, vision and dental, flexible scheduling, and tuition assistance. To find all of our opportunities and apply online, go to bestcare.org/jobs. That's bestcare.org/jobs. Methodist, the meaning of care.
We're back here on the Moo Baseball Network, BSDN Live, Big Dog Country 98.9, 1340 AM, as well as the Moo Mixer. Here for the Fremont Moo pregame show, I'm Cooper Lipsky, he's Bobby Hessling. Take a look at the welcome weather here in this one tonight, brought to you by the Dodge County Convention and Visitors Bureau, welcoming you to Moeller Field, where the temperature tonight is 81 degrees. About time for the third inning. It'll be about the fourth inning, 78 degrees and sunny, 75 degrees about the seventh inning, and by the time this one's done at about 9:30, 9:45, 10 o'clock, 73 degrees outside here at Moeller Field. Wind out of the north blowing in from center field, at least. No, it's blowing from our backs out to center at about 8 miles per hour, gusts up to 16. It says that there is a chance of precipitation. This is a small chance of precipitation in this one here tonight. Feels like 83 degrees. Couple clouds in the sky. Other than that, it's a perfect day, perfect night for baseball here from Moeller Field in Fremont, Nebraska. The field conditions brought to you by Keels Barbershop to keep your hair looking good for the best haircut around. Stop at Keels 88 West, 6th in Fremont. Has put a lot of work into it. Got here early, had to pull the tarp off the field and immediately get to work on second base. But looking a lot better than it did. There's no more standing water there at second base.
The warning track is also significantly better as well. When we were out in left field with the warning track, it was a little hit or miss. It was about 2.5 inches deep full of water. That water has since been removed. It's a little soggy, but it's playable.
They got it looking pristine for tonight's ball game between these two squads. Take a look at the other games going on around the ILB. Of course, there's only two tonight. This one, and then out in Oahe, the Zap will take on the Casper Spuds there at Hyde Stadium in beautiful Pierre, South Dakota. One of the more prettier looking stadiums they got out there. I really enjoy that park for how close downtown it is, or really close to the Capitol, kind of off downtown. It's a very nice spot for a ball field. Not saying that Fremont's isn't nice, of course, south of town.
Connor's wearing a cape.
Connor is wearing a cape. That's right. It is Chad night, Chad Agency night here at Moeller Field. New special uniforms tonight. You can see the numbers. They are legible, which is the most important part about it.
Yes.
But it has all the various agencies donning or dotting the front and the back of the jersey, and on the sleeves there's a baseball diamond in the front with home plate right along the belly. In the back, I think it's fireworks.
I believe so.
That's what it looks like.
I believe it's fireworks in the back. There's some fireworks on the front as well. Very loud.
Yeah. Very loud uniforms, but celebrating a good cause here tonight. Of course there'll be stories here at the ball field where players will come out and talk about why they chose their Chad Agency for whatever reason they thought was good for them.
Yeah.
And a lot of these guys. I remember you talked to Logan Anderson about his Chad Agency, and many more stories like that to be told here tonight. It's an emotional night.
It's
a
all
fun night.
it's all got a meaning to
Exactly.
everything. There is meaning to everything about this, and I think that's the best part about Chad Night is these uniforms. They have meaning. Everyone represents an agency for a specific reason, for something that's near and dear to their hearts. So obviously when we talked to Logan Anderson, you could tell he was a little emotional talking about it, but I feel like you'd be scared if he wasn't emotional talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's something that's near and dear to his heart. So it's a good night here at the ballpark.
Look to keep the good vibes going. Both teams entering at even 500 second half records, looking to pick up a win here tonight. Will it be the Sodbusters from Hastings or the home side, the Fremont Moo? Stay tuned to find out here tonight, as when we come back from break, it'll be time for first pitch here on the Big Dog 98.9, 1340 AM, as well as BSDN Live on YouTube and the Moo Mixler. It's all a part of the Moo Baseball Network.
Fremont Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor local sports, and they know that you fans love your meat. Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices right now. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks. Always low prices on your favorite flavor of brats. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee. Proud to be a part of local sports.
Trust your heart to the team at Methodist for expert cardiac care that makes a life-changing difference. From specialized testing and imaging to comprehensive surgical options, including the most advanced procedures, we provide the personalized care that you expect from the Methodist name. Learn more about our heart and vascular care by visiting bestcare.org/heart. That's bestcare.org/heart. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
We target cancers with precision technology. We save lives with advanced heart procedures. We deliver exceptional care for the most vulnerable pregnancies. We are Methodist. With a reputation built on generations of trust, our passion is shaping the future with innovative treatments, the newest advancements, and the compassion you deserve. Our greatest impact is your healthiest life. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Back here from Moeller Field. We're moments away from first pitch in this one as the 4-4 in the second half. Hastings Sodbusters take on the 5-5 Fremont Moo. For all the action here in the first 3 innings, Mr. Bobby Hessling.
Thank you very much, Coop, and it is time for our starting lineups. As always, starting lineups are brought to you by your Fremont Hy-Vee. For a lineup that's loaded, shop your Fremont Hy-Vee. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com now and place your order. For the Sodbusters, this is the 5th time this season we have seen them, and this is the 2nd time we have seen them here from Moeller Field here in Fremont. This is how they line up top to bottom in the batting order. Brady Alexander will lead things off. Drew Vega batting 2nd in the order tonight. Cale Jensen batting 3rd. Weston Johnson batting cleanup. Brock Cross, Zane Wilson batting 5-6. Jaden Sharby is batting 7th. Chase Miller 8th. Jet Hannaford is in the 9 hole tonight for the Sodbusters. The defense for the Moo will go time and long. Rocco Garitano and Tanner Jacobson in the outfield from left to right. On the infield, Josh Arteman is at 3rd. Sevi Geary back at shortstop tonight. Grant Ryan is at 2nd. Cooper Ficino is at 1st. Nate Walker behind the plate doing the catching. For the newest Moo edition, Landon Mueller. First time we get to see him this year. The big question is, how long will he go? Apparently will not go long. Aiden McGrath is ready if needed and will most likely eat up a lot of innings tonight. This won't be a bullpen game whatsoever from him. It's more so the sense of you use Mueller as the opener, and then once he's done, you turn it over to McGrath, and McGrath could probably get you, as he typically can, 5, 6, 7 really strong innings.
Yeah, the thing about Mr. Mueller here is hasn't pitched in a little bit, right? That's
True.
the main thing for him coming out here and pitching for the Moo. He was part of the Moo last season where he went 1-0 with a 1.50 ERA. Only pitched in 3 games, only made 1 start. Struck out 17 of the 49 batters he faced and never gave up more than 1 earned run in an outing. Of course, he hails from the University of Nebraska, Omaha, where in the spring he pitched in 11 2/3 innings and through 18 games for the Mavericks, picking up a win and a loss. He also struck out 14 batters, only walked 9, gave up 17 earned runs on 15 hits. So he's a guy who's well accustomed to the mound here, and just from those numbers, he'll be a much-needed arm here in the second half.
Yep, and to be added to the rotation that's done very well at times this season to go along with Brock Songster, Zach Vincent, Brooks Kneifel, just to name a few, along with Ada McGrath and Wes Cunningham, who will join us in the booth this evening. I'm excited to have him up here.
Who?
Wes Cunningham.
Oh. I was they're playing his walkout song.
Yeah.
Thought he was pitching.
No.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
No. We'll mic him up. We can't do that. So leading things off will be Brady Alexander. Coop already described the Moo uniforms, and it's the very loud Chad uniforms with all the agencies sprinkled on the jersey for the Sodbusters. It is black jerseys, no logo on it. If anything, it's just 2 advertisements, gold numbers on the back of the jersey with gray pants and green socks, as the beer batter will lead things off for the first time all season, and the first pitch misses for a ball. It is 1-0. The beer batter is brought to you by the Silver Dollar. Stop into the Silver Dollar and say beer batter and get your first domestic beer for only $2. This is the highest we've seen the beer batter in the lineup to this point, and the highest we'll see him all season. 1-0 from Mueller is a called strike. It's 1-1. I don't think we've seen him in the leadoff spot at all this season.
No,
No.
not for either team.
It's typically always been either 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7.
Yeah.
I thought the leadoff spot might have been not allowed. Guess not. Tonight it is. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Is called a ball at the top of the zone from Mueller, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike between the Sodbusters and the Moo, and the first batter of the game in Brady Alexander.
Feels like it gets the crowd going right away. I'd say why not do it every night?
And why not? 2 balls, 1 strike. Mueller comes set, 2-1, swing and a miss. The count's even 2-2. Alexander leads his team in batting average. He's only had 7 at-bats. This is the 4th game he's played, batting .429 this season. 2 RBIs for him on the year. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mueller comes set, looking for the first out of the ball game. 2-2. He's tying in, and the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
It says 3-2. It says 3-2. Thank you.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Scoreboard's going slow again. 3-2. A rocket down the first base line into right field, past the glove of Cooper Ficino. Digging for second is Brady Alexander. He gets in safely. It's a leadoff double, and for Brady Alexander, that is also his first extra base hit of the season.
Don't worry, Brady. We'll give you more chances later in the game.
How about that, right?
Yeah.
I had everybody against him to start, being the beer batter. He's able to quiet the crowd with a double down the right field line.
Brings up Drew Vega this season, batting .214, on base percentage of .339. Only 1 extra base hit for Drew Vega this season. He's been the routine second baseman on the Sodbuster team. That was just also a good piece of hitting to go the other way with it down the line. Kind of waited on it. First pitch to Vega misses high and outside. Counts, it's 1 ball, no strikes.
No, and just watching Mueller here. I mean, every single pitch. I mean, that fastball's really got some kick to it.
Yeah, the fastball is very lively. One ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. This is caught on the inside corner to even the count 1-1. Over at second, Brady Alexander was first hitter of the ball game. 1 on, No one out. 1-1. High chopper coming off the mound. Mueller, bare hand grab, throw to first. Is not in time. It was a light throw from Mueller. Ficino stretched to get it, and beating it down the line was Drew Vega for a base hit, and runners are at the corners with nobody out.
I'm
That
not
was
sure
close.
about that one.
Now coming to the plate, the left fielder.
I think he's saying that he lobbed it to him, and that's what made his call be what it was.
Well, McGonigal is now having a conversation with the home plate umpire. Typically, if you're a field umpire and you're looking to – now McGonigal is going to talk to the field umpire right on the third base line. Typically, if you're the umpire, you're listening for the sound.
Yeah.
And when the foot hits the bag. In that case, I mean, you're not able to get a good sound, and I don't know what the umpire's discussing, and I think the umpires will get together and they're going to have a conversation next to home plate. I mean, that was – I'm right there with you. That's a call kind of hard to believe.
They still call him safe. So, I mean, you knew the moment the umpire walked away from McGonigal and went to home, he was going to be called safe. That's one of those things. They weren't going to change their mind on that. It's unfortunate. I mean, get off the mound barehanded like that. And, yeah, the throw may have been a little lofted, but it still beat him.
Yeah.
What it looked like from up here. I think everybody else in the ballpark agrees.
And Mueller was more so making sure that ball could get to first base and he doesn't overthrow it. It puts runners in the corner, still nobody out. Vega's off for second. Walker no throw down. Vega's in sliding safely. And both runners are in scoring position, and it's a stolen base for Drew Vega.
I think about a lot of summer ball teams. They'll set up themselves to have a lot of speed.
Yeah.
Top of the lineup like that.
1-0 to Cale Jensen, hit in the air. Garitano is back. He's at the track. He watches this thing one hop off the wall. 1 run will score in Alexander. Vega being waved around third. He will score. And it is a 2-run RBI double for Cale Jensen, and the Sodbusters are in front early.
Now coming to the plate, the catcher, number
Jensen hit that thing a long way.
Yeah, dealing with getting to the meat of the lineup here. And can't give him a pitch that well to hit.
No.
Especially on that one to a guy as deadly as Jensen has been this year.
So it brings up Weston Johnston. Johnston this season batting .330 on base percentage is .421. He's got the highest OPS on the team with a minimum of 50 at-bats. First pitch to him is a called strike at the bottom of the zone on the slider. It's 0-1. That OPS is an .891. 10 extra base hits, 4 triples, 25 RBIs, which leads the Sodbuster team. And remember, those triples, some of them probably could be home runs, but when you play at Duncan Field, it's huge. 0-1 missed. Counts it's even 1 ball, 1 strike. You got to think here. It's not 370 down the left field line. It's 290 with a wall that goes 30 feet into the air. 1-1 on a line into left field. That's a base hit. Cale Jensen will go to third. It's going to be a close play. He's tagged out. Jensen was waiting on contact to see if he's going to take off or not, and it was hit right at time and long in left field, and they gun out Cale Jensen at third, 1 away. It's still a base hit for Weston Johnston, and it brings up Brock Cross.
Yeah, that's a big out there, especially for Long to come up firing like that. I don't know if you saw, but Hardiman read it perfectly right from the jump. He saw that the runner and Jensen was standing at second, waiting for that one to get down, so he immediately threw his arms up, tried to get the attention of Long, came up firing, able to put the tag on.
It's almost like Jensen fell asleep at second base. But when you also hit a ball that hard into left field, that's a possibility because it hung in the air for as long as it did. It wasn't a high fly ball by any sort of means, but it was just a rocket to time and long and dropped right in front of him. First pitch was a called strike to Brock Cross. Cross this season batting .268, 16 RBIs, 1 home run. 0-1 from Cross, wave and a miss. He's behind 0-2. 1 out in the top of the first inning. It's 2-0 Sodbusters on top of the Fremont Moo. Bobby Hessling, Cooper Lipsky with you tonight on the Big Dog 98.9 FM, 1340 AM. balls, 2 strikes. Landon Mueller comes set, looking in on the chest. Runner at first, the 0-2 home. Fouled off of Brock Cross. The count's going to remain no balls, 2 strikes. And that runner over at first, Weston Johnston, has some speed, but nothing too crazy. Going back to that play, Cale Jensen did not have a very large lead over at second whatsoever. If he's maybe a step or two closer to the third base bag, he might have an opportunity to beat that out.
Yeah.
No balls, 2 strikes. Landon Mueller comes set with 1 away and a runner at first. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball, this goes to the backstop. Off for second is Weston Johnston, and he jogs in safely. And that breaking ball from Landon Mueller just not the correct release point. The count's going to move 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I think that one slipped on him.
Yeah.
I think to say the least.
Not intentional, I can tell you that much.
Not a whole lot of guys throw it that high. And
it's not going to break.
Everybody, yeah.
It's not going to break. You're not going to have a lot of success on a breaking ball that's that high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Johnson off for third. Throw down from Wachter is off the bag. And stealing third is Weston Johnson, and the count sits even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So that missed high and inside on Brock Cross.
Yeah, Mueller didn't even take a look at it once he got set on the mound. Didn't pause for a sec, just went right home with it. And Johnson almost just kind of got in, slid up, immediately popped off the bag and started working his way over to third.
Yeah.
Didn't really have a look or step off or nothing.
It's his 5th stolen base of the season. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The middle infield now plays in. Grant Ryan and Sevi Aguirre both are playing on the middle part of the dirt. The 2-2 is on a line. That is into left center field and down. Scoring the run of Johnson. It's an RBI single for Brock Cross.
Now coming to play, first baseman number 16, Zane Wilson.
Zane Wilson will step into the box with the Sodbusters in front of the Moo. 3-0. I mean, Mueller's throwing really good pitches, but the Sodbusters are also reading it very well.
Yeah.
And it's 5 straight hits to open up the ball game for Hastings. So that brings Zane Wilson. First pitch to Wilson is a called strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Zane Wilson this season is batting 69, so just 69 average is what he's batting this season. On-base percentage is .250. That's through 29 at-bats. 0-1, wave it, a miss. He's behind 0-2. 2 hits, 1 was a single, 1 was a double. No balls, 2 strikes. Brock Cross leads off over at first. The 0-2 to Zane Wilson is in on the hands, and he fouls it off to the left side. The count remains no balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, first 5 batters Mueller has faced have all welcomed him back to Fremont with a base hit. Who knows? We get a ground ball here, huh?
That'd be nice.
They've hit everything hard against him. That's the thing.
We'll hit it hard to Sevi Aguirre or Grant Ryan. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. That misses high. Again, the breaking ball from Mueller, and the count's going to move 1 ball, 2 strikes.
But Mueller, a Fremont guy from Fremont. Back here pitch, and also pitched at Southeast Community College, which is in Lincoln.
Yeah, one of the spots is in Lincoln.
One of the spots.
And time is called.
Asking for a new baseball is what it looks like. And Cooper Lucas obliges.
And is going to say, here, pick your poison. The umpire will say, you can bring the rest of it back to the dugout.
Let's see, on the topic of Landon Mueller at Southeast in his 1 year in 2024, he set the single-season strikeout record, all-time career lowest opponent batting average, and the lowest single-season opponent batting average. Are the accolades following him to UNO and be making his way to a new school in the fall. 1-2,
swing and a miss, strike 3, throw down. They got him. The good old strike him out, throw him out to end the top of the first inning. 3 runs do cross the plate for the Sodbusters, but the Moo have a successful strike him out, throw him out to send us to the bottom of the first inning. Moo coming to bat, they trail 3-0. We're halfway through the first inning here on the Moo Baseball Network.
Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
We target cancers with precision technology. We save lives with advanced heart procedures. We deliver exceptional care for the most vulnerable pregnancies. We are Methodist. With a reputation built on generations of trust, our passion is shaping the future with innovative treatments, the newest advancements, and the compassion you deserve. Our greatest impact is your healthiest life. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Bottom of the first inning. Moo coming to bat for the first time today. They trail 3-0 to the Hastings Sodbusters. Bobby Hessling, Cooper Lipsky with you here tonight. Chad Knight. It's on the Big Dog 98.9 FM, 1340 AM, BSDN Live on YouTube. So here is the batting order for the Fremont Moo. As always, the starting lineup is brought to you by your Fremont Hy-Vee. For a lineup that's loaded, shop your Fremont Hy-Vee. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com now and place your order. Tanner Jacobson will lead things off. Rocco Garitano batting second. Cooper Ficino slotted in 3-hole. Henry Heyman batting cleanup tonight. Sevi Aguirre batting fifth. Time in long sixth. Josh Hardiman, Nate Walker, and Grant Ryan 7, 8, and 9 in the Moo batting order. The field will look like this for the Sodbusters. Behind the plate will be Weston Johnson. He's catching for Creighton Jacobitz. We have seen him catch before. Out in the field, Cross, Miller, Vega, Wilson from third to first. And then in the outfield, it will go Jensen, Hannaford, and Alexander. And the first pitch from the lefty, Creighton Jacobitz, comes in. It is a called strike on Tanner Jacobson, 0-1.
Yeah, Jacobitz, most innings pitched on the team, 39.2 this year in 7 games. All starts for him. 3-1 record. He goes out there and he wins.
He does. 0-1, grounder, third base side, fielded by Cross, throw to first, in time, 1 away.
But on top of that as well, an ERA of 2.95. That gives him the best among starters on the team. In fact, leads most of the team. There's a bunch of players in there that have pitched an inning that are position players, so you can't really count them.
Take
for
that
with
with a grain of salt.
With their 0.00 ERA and 1 innings worked. But, yeah, he's been lights out all season long. We've seen him before. That was back on the 4th of July, as he said.
Brings up Rocco Garitano, the lefty. First pitch for the lefty-lefty matchup is going to miss down and away for ball 1. Garitano looked like he might show bunt. Pulled back quickly. Garitano, someone that's lived everywhere. He didn't really talk about it in the pregame interview, but asked him afterwards because he mentioned that he was from Chicago. So I asked, all right, well, what part? Or rather, Illinois. And I asked him what part, and he said outside of Chicago, as someone from that area would. 1-0 is a called strike. It's 1-1. He's from Lombard, Illinois, which is 2 towns over from where I am. So he knows all about it. His dad went to Elmhurst College, which is now better known as Elmhurst University. But Garitano, currently a native of Florida, 1-1, misses down and away, 2 balls, 1 strike. And he said he thinks that's what helped his speed, moving to Florida, because now he can train and run on the beach.
Yeah.
And he's very fast. He talked about the speed in the pregame interview, how he trusts his speed. 2-1. Garitano, slow roller on to second. Vega will field it. Throw to first in time. And you just see him beaming down the line. It was a close play. Garitano is out, but he was on his horse trying to get to first. And it brings up Cooper Ficino.
So I'd say if he would have lobbed it over to first, maybe he would have been called safe, right?
And I think, yeah, I think teams now are going to quickly pick up on Garitano and realize, hey, we need you guys on the field to have laser beam throws to first. So Cooper Ficino comes to the plate. First pitch swing, grounds it again onto third base, crosses there, throw over in time, and it is a very quick 1-2-3 inning for Creighton Jacobitz with 3 groundouts. Sending us to the second inning, who can't respond in the first. They still trail 3-0 against the Hastings Sodbusters here on the Moo Baseball Network, the Big Dog, 98.9 FM, 1340 AM, BSDN Live on YouTube.
Looking for a nice place to go? A place that's rich with tradition, great service, and atmosphere? A fantastic place where you can go and still carry on a conversation. Maybe shoot a game of pool and enjoy one of the best jukeboxes in town. Silver Dollar is one of the finest places for adult libations at reasonable prices. Join the Silver Dollar family and enjoy, but you need to be 21 or older. See y'all soon, and remember, not everything that glitters is gold, but we're pretty sure it's probably silver at the Silver Dollar, 18th and Bell Street in Fremont.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger wranglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet, snake, and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Welcome to Fremont and Dodge County, where we invite you to play, shop, stay, and eat. Dodge County is where your next outdoor adventure is at your fingertips. Did you know that downtown Fremont is also known as the antique capital of Nebraska? Fremont and Dodge County also has many fine hotels, campgrounds, and RV parks to suit any needs. We invite you to come and see why downtown Fremont has been named the most charming downtown in Nebraska by USA Today.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for over 100 years. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber. It's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field.
Bottom of the second inning, Bobby Hessling, Cooper Lipsky with you here from Moeller Field in Fremont, Nebraska. 3-0 Sodbusters on top of the Moo. The Sodbusters started with 5 straight hits in the first. There was 1 out when Cale Jensen was thrown out at third base following the line drive from Weston Johnson, and then Zane Wilson struck out, and Brock Cross was caught stealing, trying to take off for second on the good old strike him out, throw him out. So Jaden Shabry will lead things off for the Sodbusters. Shabry, Chase Miller, Jet Hannaford at the minimum in this second inning.
And tonight you can support your favorite player's cause.
It is Chad night, so they are out talking on the field right now about some of the agencies and what Chad is.
They're $100, or you can make a direct.
But yeah, you know, it's with the Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska in partnership with the Combined Health Agencies Drive. That's where Chad comes from.
Yep.
Combined Health Agencies Drive. And it uplifts groups across the state and helps Nebraskans coping with mental or just with health-related challenges. And it's one of the many ways Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska is dedicated to championing the health and well-being of communities across the state. You can always learn more at nebraskablue.com.
Let's rally for community, for health, and for the superstars on this field. Let's play ball. Go Moo. And I think we've got a raffle ticket.
Well, we're waiting on we're doing a raffle ticket, so we're a little bit of longer innings, we'll say. The breaks in between innings.
We're going to let Eli Larson talk here.
515095.
Oh, not my number.
Ooh. Do you have that number? No?
No.
I don't have that number either. No one in the booth has that number. It's unfortunate. Well, Jaden Shabry will lead things off for the Sodbusters, batting 7th tonight as the final few warm-up pitches get thrown in from Landon Mueller on for his now second inning. We'll see how long he goes. It was 2 or 3 innings apparently, and then After that, it gets turned over to Aiden McGrath as Jaden Shabry this season batting .271. On-base percentage of .397. 14 singles this season out of 16 hits. He has 1 double, 1 triple. Comes to the plate with his team in front 3-0, top of the second inning. First pitch, wave and a miss, strike one. Shabry quickly behind, no balls, 1 strikes.
Number 18, Jaden Shabry.
Mueller comes set again. In the 0-1 on Jaden Shabry. Grounder foul to the left side, third base side. Right outside the reach of the Sodbusters third base coach, and it's no balls, 2 strikes. You do like the stuff that Mueller has. Very good stuff that he can throw. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. He's going to miss down on the dirt for a ball, 1-2. So he's throwing the breaking ball low. He's throwing it high. Means he's got to throw it down the middle the next time. Or, well, in the right spot of the plate. The 1 ball, 2 strikes. From Mueller, misses high. Good take by Jaden Shabry for the count to run even. 2 balls and 2 strikes even. 2-2 for Mueller. Called strike 3. Shabry gets rung up looking. It is strikeout number 2 for Landon Mueller. And it brings up Chase Miller. Good pitch from Jaden Shabry for the strikeout calls right at the top of the zone. And Chase Miller batting .182 this season, on base percentage of .372, 2 RBIs. As you see what I believe should be Aiden McGrath warming in the bullpen. Is that right, Coop?
No, it's just Cooper Lucas holding on to a baseball. I think he's waiting for somebody to get down there, though.
Okay. First pitch. Misses inside. It's 1-0 on Chase Miller. Mueller has been on this Moo team plenty. Here's the 1-0. He's on the team in 2023. Is the 1-0's called strike, and we're again even 1-1 with 1 out here in the top of the second inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 for Mueller. Outside, and the count's 2-1. Mueller spent the past few seasons at the University of Nebraska, Omaha.
Or just this past spring.
Just this past spring, then?
Yep. No problem. No problem.
2-1. Misses inside, 3 balls and a strike. And he's going to be attending Eastern Michigan this upcoming season. Probably a step up, I'd say. I'd say. You go from Summit League to MAC. I don't know how good MAC baseball is. I feel like that's got to be a fun watch. 3-1. Called a strike at the bottom of the zone, and the count is full on Chase Miller.
I mean, nothing is solidified yet. He hadn't announced that he was going to Eastern Michigan, but from what we were told is that a lot of people, that he is in the process of going there.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2. It was a check swing onto short of Geary Fields. Throw to first. No!
No, he dropped the ball, I think.
Ficino dropped the ball over at first, and I don't think Ficino agrees. Either that or his foot was off the bag. It was a delayed call again. McGonigal is out of the dugout for the second inning in a row. Ficino does not look happy with it. And Chase Miller is safe at first, and McGonigal looks like he's saying, go look at it.
He's bringing him back in.
And he wants to have another conversation with the field umpire. There's 1 out, there's 1 on. Probably an E3.
Because from what it looked like from up here, it was a low throw from Aguirre, and it looked like he caught it, he brought the glove down to the ground, and then I saw him reach down with his other hand, so I assumed that he was reaching to pick up the baseball. I could be wrong. I mean, Fooch popped up, and immediately turned to the first base umpire. And then so that I thought he dropped it at first, but once he popped up with that,
it's going to stand. He's
yeah,
safe.
It's going to stand. But when he jumped up and turned back and had that reaction, I thought that I was wrong. And
we just kind of sat here and we were waiting for the umpire because it looked like he was going to be out. And they scored as a base hit for Chase Miller. And it's the 6th hit of the ball game.
Is that what they're giving it?
Yes.
Wow.
And Jet Hannaford comes to the plate. Hannaford batting .307 this season, 22 runs scored on 8 RBIs. Only 2 extra base hits, first pitch, wave and a miss, strike 1. And it's one of those where you're waiting on the call, and we saw it called safe, and I don't know. Been a little strange over there at first base to start. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, he missed low, and appeal down. They say win. And it's 0-2. The home plate umpire was not adamant on him saying that he went around and immediately appealed down. And the field umpire said, yes, he did. He did go around. No balls, 2 strikes, a runner at first, 1 away here in the top of the 2nd inning. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3rd strikeout for Landon Mueller, 2 outs in the inning, and it's back to the top of the order and Brady Alexander. And once again, it will be the beer batter. As always, the beer batter is brought to you by the Silver Dollar. Stop into the Silver Dollar, say beer batter, and get your first domestic beer for only $2. Alexander led things off with a double on a 3-2 count to begin the ball game. That was right down the right field line. He came around to score for the first run of the ball game. Alexander's got a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch from Mueller to Alexander. Check swing, he went around. That's a strike. Pretty adamant on saying that one went around.
Yep.
No balls, 1 strike again on Alexander. Moo fans hoping that he gets out, being the beer batter, and they're hoping it's a strikeout. Mueller comes set. Here's the 0-1. This is fouled off to the right side, out of play. No balls, 2 strikes.
Had him here last time up, and he doubled down the right field line. So it'll be interesting what he attacks with him here.
No balls, 2 strikes. 2-strike approach for Brady Alexander. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the 0-2. This is popped up into center field. Garitano shades over into right center. He will make the catch for the final out in the top of the 2nd inning. First flyout of the day on either side, and it brings us to the bottom of the 2nd inning. 1 hit, no runs, however, in the inning for the Sodbusters, and it sends us to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Remains 3-0 Hastings on top of Fremont here on the Moo Baseball Network, the Big Dog, 98.9 FM, 1340 AM, and BSDN Live on YouTube.
Welcome to Fremont and Dodge County, where we invite you to play, shop, stay, and eat. Dodge County is where your next outdoor adventure is at your fingertips. Did you know that downtown Fremont is also known as the antique capital of Nebraska? Fremont and Dodge County also has many fine hotels, campgrounds, and RV parks to suit any needs. We invite you to come and see why downtown Fremont has been named the most charming downtown in Nebraska by USA Today.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for over 100 years. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber, it's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field.
Bottom of the 2nd inning, Bobby Hessling, Cooper Lipsky with you on the Big Dog 98.9 FM, 1340 AM, BSDN Live on YouTube. Henry Heyman will lead things off for the Moo here in the 2nd inning. He is the cleanup batter. Batting cleanup has never looked this good. It's brought to you by Osteria Kayla. where we finish strong with every course, the historic Coalmire Passageway, corner of 4th and Main in downtown Fremont. Heyman, someone over the last couple of games, has really found his swing. And the first pitch to Heyman misses outside for a ball. Heyman this season batting .312, on base percentage .500, so he's getting on 50% of the time he comes to the plate. You like that. OPS sitting at an .875, only in 32 at-bats. 1-0 is a called strike, and the count's even 1-1.
Now it looks like McGrath is getting loose in the bullpen. We'll probably see him in the third.
And Henry Heyman, since the start of July, has been batting .409 as he waves and misses at the 1-1 for a called strike. It's 1-2. Also doing that with 5 RBIs, 2 extra base hits. That OPS over 1,000 at a 1067. 1-2 from Heyman. Misses outside, and the count's even 2 balls and 2 strikes. We've seen him play the field a little bit, and he looks good. Looks good out there. He goes back to school at Akron. He's going to be doing great. 2-2 to Heyman from the lefty Jacobitz, and that's popped it in the air. Left side. Coming over from center is Jet Hannaford. He makes the catch. There's one away for Sevi Aguirre. Aguirre this season batting .254, on base percentage of .373. 9 RBIs on the season for Aguirre, who for a moment we thought was going to be the everyday second baseman, has now had to shift over to shortstop for the time being. First pitch a called strike on Aguirre on the outside corner, zone 1. Now that we know that Carter Sintek is going to be here soon, you assume Aguirre moves back to second.
Yeah, I think that's probably the plan. Just need him to get through a couple days.
0-1. Aguirre pops it into right, down the right field line, over from first, making the catch right on the chalk is Wilson for out number 2. That up brings Timon Long. Another one where we're waiting to see his swing come along. Just haven't seen it yet. Creighton Jacobitz comes set. First pitch to Timon Long, misses high and outside. It's 1-0. He was playing your Guitar Hero earlier today.
That's right. He was very good at it.
That's okay. He's learning. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 to Long. It's 2-0. Well, I'm assuming you weren't all that good when you started.
No, probably not. But that's back when I was 10, so I don't really have any recollection of it.
Wow.
Took a couple years off.
2 balls, no strikes. Here's the 2-0. Timon Long, wave and a miss. It's 2-1. Is it like riding a bike where you just get the feel for it?
Kind of, in a sense.
Okay.
Because I played it when I was in elementary school, and then I didn't touch it at all during middle school and high school. And then my last 2 years of college, I had a buddy.
You brought it back.
We'd have a lot of fun during the nights, and then when we got back from these particular places.
2-1, Timon Long on a line into left field, right in front of the warning track, almost stepping into the mud out there is Cale Jensen to catch the final out of the second inning. And it brings us to the third. Vega, Jensen, and Johnston, the minimum in the third inning for the Sodbusters. They're still in front of the Moo 3-0 here in the Moo Baseball Network.
Keel's Barbershop is the Sports Center barbershop in Fremont. Be sure you look your best and get into Keel's Barbershop, where you'll receive quality haircuts in a friendly atmosphere. Get a fresh cut, have them hot leather, and shave your neck. If you're looking for that special feel of a true barbershop, Keel's is the place for you. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 3. Keel's Barbershop, 6th and Broad in downtown Fremont. They'll make you look your best.
Find your purpose with work that matters. Methodist is hiring for clinical and non-clinical positions throughout our health system. Join a team that's making a difference and take advantage of a range of benefits like medical, vision and dental, flexible scheduling, and tuition assistance. To find all of our opportunities and apply online, go to bestcare.org/jobs. That's bestcare.org/jobs. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Fremont Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor local sports, and they know that you fans love your meat. Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices right now. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks. Always low prices on your favorite flavor of brats. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee. Proud to be a part of local sports.
Go to the third inning. Ada McGrath takes over for the opener, Landon Mueller, and Ada McGrath enters in what was supposed to be a start for him, but he's used out of the bullpen and will just try to eat up as many innings as he can. And the one thing we know about Aiden McGrath is he could probably eat up 5, 6, or 7 if he really has it. He's pitched well against these Sodbusters as well. This pitching change is brought to you by The Door, where ice-cold pitchers are yours for a great price. The Door, Fremont's newest brunch location, 9 to 1 Saturday and Sunday. You've got the numbers on Mr. McGrath.
You talk about his last start, which was against Hastings. His last outing was 1 inning against Casper, but that game against Hastings on June 30th, 7 innings, dynamite stuff out of him. 2 earned runs given up, 4 hits, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts from his ERA this season sits at 2.54.
And the one thing that you know you can get out of him, a really good cutter. First pitch, grounded left side by Vega, scoop by Aguirre, throw over to first, try to be picked by Ficino, went to the backstop, and going all the way to second is going to be Drew Vega, and they just score that as an error. And the leadoff runner is aboard, and he's at second.
Now to play number 13, Caleb Jensen.
Question is, do you score that in E3 or an E6? And they'll score it in E6 on Sevi Aguirre.
You know, Vega runs well.
He does.
Had to hustle that throw over to first, but just a little kitty wampus out of the hand.
Brings up Cale Jensen. He already has a 2-run RBI double. That was back in the first inning. First pitch, a called strike. McGrath's last outing, you go back to Tuesday against the Spuds. McGrath went 1 inning, didn't give up a hit. 2 runs, neither were earned, and he struck out the side with 3. Also the only Moo pitcher that did not walk anyone. 0-1 misses down and away. Counts even 1 ball, 1 strike. That's the one thing about McGrath. He does not walk a whole lot of guys when he's out there pitching. One ball, 1 strike. McGrath comes set with a runner at second. Looks back. Here's the 1-1. That's a called strike at the top of the zone. It's 1-2. And McGrath 28 strikeouts to only 10 walks. It's a really good number. 1-2 skips into the dirt. The count's even 2-2 on Cale Jensen. Two balls, 2 strikes. Two from McGrath is hit over the head of McGrath. Aguirre from short field, playing essentially second base. Throw to first is in time for out number 1, and it sends Vega on to third. And it brings up Weston Johnston with a runner 90 feet away from home plate.
But you know, for every stage of life and every complex diagnosis, choose a team who treats you like family. Methodist Fremont Health.
Johnson had a single that he came around to score on earlier. First pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. A 1 from McGrath, misses down and away. The count is even 1 ball and 1 strike. Still 1 out. Top of the third inning. Sodbusters in front of the Moo, 3-0. How about McGrath's? I didn't even notice this. His walk-up song is California Love by Tupac. And that fits him very well, being the California kid. 1-1 for McGrath. Swing and a miss. Nasty cutter, and the count's 1-2. That's just kind of who he is. The cool California kid, laid back and relaxed.
Yeah. He's all business when he's out on the bump, though.
And walks out to California Love. That's awesome. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You always got to represent California. All those California people do. Here's a 1-2. Grounded on to shortstop. Aguirre took a high hop off of his glove, and it goes into shallow left center field. Scores the run of Vega, and reaching safely at first is Weston Johnston.
Be interesting whether or not they call that a hit.
Error,
I think that'll
single.
go down as an error, unfortunately.
I think you're right. The problem was Aguirre came in thinking it was going to take a bit of a shorter hop, and then it took a huge hop. They scored as a base hit for Weston Johnston. Run does score for Brock Cross. He had an RBI single back in the first. It was then caught stealing a part of the strike him out, throw him out. So Johnston over at first base. First pitch to Brock Cross. Misses down and away. It's 1-0. 7 hits already for the Sodbusters, and they've scored 4 runs. Down in the dirt, smothered by Wachter, and the count's 2 balls and no strikes.
You know, Wachter's, he's a big fan of the opener. That's what he was telling us in the pregame.
He is.
He said that Mueller was starting, going 2 innings, and he talked about being able to have your pitcher pitch deeper into games, in the sense of, you know, if you start and then you go 6 innings from 1 to 6, then you go up to the bullpen for the final 3. But
2-0, that's a called strike. It's 2-1. Well, no, in that case, be the final 2 or 3. Yeah, you're right.
And then, you know, because if you have a guy who's already 2 innings in and your pitcher starts getting rolling, he's there until the 8th inning, and then you can just go to the closer.
Yeah.
Says he's a big fan of that as a catcher, and just a strategy of it.
2-1. That's on the line over to Hardiman. Hardiman spins, throws over to second for 1. Ryan back to first in time. Hardiman, Grant Ryan, Cooper Ficino, 5-4-3 double play. What a job by the infield defense from the Moo. And it sends us to the 3rd inning with Josh Hardiman to lead us off. It's 4-0 as a run crosses the plate for the Sodbusters. They're in front of the Moo here on the Moo Baseball Network, the Big Dog, 98.9 FM, 1340 AM.
Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
We target cancers with precision technology. We save lives with advanced heart procedures. We deliver exceptional care for the most vulnerable pregnancies. We are Methodist. With a reputation built on generations of trust, our passion is shaping the future with innovative treatments, the newest advancements, and the compassion you deserve. Our greatest impact is your healthiest life. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Bottom of the 3rd inning. And it's 4-0 Hastings on top of the Moo. Josh Hardiman will lead things off. And with Jason Clark out for a wedding this weekend, it means the coaching staff gets a little bit of a shakeup. So coaching first is Zach Vincent tonight. It's pretty awesome.
He's just sauntering his way out there. He knows how to do a job.
He does.
He knows how to finish a job, too. Great guy. Great guy. Oh, Uncle Vincent.
Uncle Vincent, obviously, his sister Brittany and her husband Seth had baby Clayton J. Pruitt a few weeks ago. That's which made him an uncle. Talked to him back on the 4th of July down in Hastings, and he was saying how excited he is to go back and see his nephew.
Yeah.
For good reason. I would want to see a nephew as well if I had one. I don't have one. Do you have a nephew?
No.
No.
These are my boys. So
these are your sons.
These are my sons.
These are your sons.
I don't have nephews. I have sons.
I think Colby could be your nephew.
Colby's my nephew.
Colby's your nephew now.
The rest of these guys, everybody's my son.
Everyone's your son. So Hardiman will lead things off. First pitch to Hardiman is the balls and misses low as Creighton Jacobitz is on for now his third inning of work. He's been very efficient to start for the Sodbusters. I mean, you want to talk about efficiency. He is at the top of his game right now. 1-0. Misses down. 2 balls, no strikes. That was the 20th pitch Jacobitz has thrown. It's only the third inning.
Yeah, he's been efficient getting those Moo batters out in front and guessing.
2-0. Misses outside. 3 balls, no strikes. That might begin to change now that he's set the count 3-0. Hardiman this season batting .257. Has a total of 10 extra base hits, 2 home runs, 29 RBIs. 3-0 to Hardiman. Misses down and away. It's a leadoff walk. And a 4-pitch walk at that as well. And it brings up Nate Walker.
First base runner for the Moo tonight.
Nate Walker.
Got some work to do. You're trailing by 4 runs, haven't scored in 2 days. Didn't play yesterday and got shut out the night before, trying to get somebody across to home, right?
As long as we don't go 20 innings in a row without a run, we'll be good. Hardiman leads off at first. First pitch to Walker from Jacobitz. Misses down and in and on Walker. And it's ball 1. 5 consecutive balls have now been thrown from Creighton Jacobitz. Well, that's not good for him, is it? It's not. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0. Call to strike on the outside corner. It's 1-1. Count sits even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jacobitz looks and delivers the 1-1 home. That's grounded off the mound. Picked over at short. Flipped onto second for 1. They can't turn 2. But a nifty play by Chase Miller and Drew Vega on the middle infield as Miller had a little tap to Vega for out number 1. And Walker is safe over at first as Nate Walker reaches safely. Hardiman is out at second and Grant Ryan comes to the plate. You know, this Hastings middle infield, we've seen him so many times. I thought that ball might have had a chance to get through.
Yeah.
Should never doubt the Hastings team as Grant Ryan first pitch fouled off into the screen. It's 0-1. That foul ball is brought to you by Lincoln Premium Poultry. They specialize in foul, but love being a part of the Fremont Moo. For a career with LPP, visit LincolnPremiumPoultry.com. No balls, 1 strike, 1 away. Walker leads off over at first. Jacobitz sets. Here's the 0-1 to Grant Ryan. This is on the ground over to third. Is going to be fielded by Cross. Flips it on to second for 1. Over to first in time. And the Sodbusters respond with a 5-4-3 double play of their own to retire the third inning. Still no hits for the Moo through 3 innings. No runs crossed the plate either as the Sodbusters are in front of the Moo. 4-zip here on the Big Dog 98.9 FM, 1340 AM. MBSDN Live on YouTube. You are listening to Fremont Moo Baseball on the Moo Baseball Network.
Keel's Barbershop is the Sports Center barbershop in Fremont. Be sure you look your best and get into Keel's Barbershop, where you'll receive quality haircuts in a friendly atmosphere. Get a fresh cut, have them hot leather, and shave your neck. If you're looking for that special feel of a true barbershop, Keel's is the place for you. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 3. Keel's Barbershop, 6th and Broad in downtown Fremont. They'll make you look your best.
Find your purpose with work that matters. Methodist is hiring for clinical and non-clinical positions throughout our health system. Join a team that's making a difference and take advantage of a range of benefits like medical, vision and dental, flexible scheduling, and tuition assistance. To find all of our opportunities and apply online, go to bestcare.org/jobs. That's bestcare.org/jobs. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Fremont Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor local sports, and they know that you fans love your meat. Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices right now. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks. Always low prices on your favorite flavor of brats. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeAisleSonline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee. Proud to be a part of local sports.
To the fourth inning we go. Bobby Hessling, Cooper Lipsky with you here on the Moo Baseball Network. And as always, for the middle innings, and looking out the window right now, trying to find somebody, Cooper Lipsky.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hessling.
Who are you looking for?
Nobody in particular. I mean, it's just a great crowd here tonight.
Okay. Yeah, it is.
You know, be able to look down, see the whole grandstand full of fine folks.
There's a guy that has his computer out.
Oh, how about that?
And he's on his phone.
Here, take the binoculars just to go over his shoulder.
I think he's in on his email right now. That's tough. That's a guy that never stops working.
How about that? I'm trying to read what it says. Anyway.
I don't think you should do that.
Here's Zane Wilson. First pitch outside for a ball. We zoom in. He's sending a text to somebody right now. And, you know, he's an older guy, so his mouse icon is humongous. It's bigger than any text on there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's McGrath's next pitch. Is that one outside from the left-handed bat? Zane Wilson.
That thing is hard to miss. The best are when it's a different color as well. So it's not white, it's like yellow or orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see plenty of those.
Wilson out of Saginaw Valley State. Now that's in Saginaw, Michigan. 2-0. Swung on, fouled back.
Watch out.
Count at 2-1. Man. I mean that's a great place to work, right? If you're gonna bring your laptop, sit down, catch a ball game, get some work done.
Coop, I think his mouse icon is yellow.
He's going to work. Right, it's Friday night. Get done with it, and you can put it away. 2-1 outside. It's now 3 balls and 1 strike to Zane Wilson. Struck out swinging his last time up. Part of that strike him out, throw him out double play. That's a lot of fun. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch home. Way outside for ball 4. A leadoff walk granted by Aiden McGrath. Zane Wilson, the recipient of the gift.
I didn't even know you could bring a computer into Mueller Field.
Maybe he works for media.
Okay, that's fair.
Maybe.
Now to plate number 18, Jaden Shabry.
Here's Jaden Shabry now. Shabry, currently not committed to any university. As he'll show bunt here. McGrath kicks and fires. Misses up and in for ball number 1. But, you know, we were talking about how Wachter loves the opener when it comes to him having to catch and just the strategic element of using the opener, especially at a collegiate level. I've always thought, as McGrath's 1-0 delivery is popped up, mile high, center field, Rocco over to it, and he'll make the catch, 1 gone. So I'll bring up Chase Miller, the shortstop out of Saginaw Valley State as well. But when it comes to the opener, I've always thought that international teams in the Olympics or the World Baseball Classic should start utilizing that a bit more. Check over to first, back in time with a slide is Zane Wilson. And what I mean by that is, because, you know, those national teams, their one pitcher, right, is usually a really good pitcher. And then you'll see him go into the 6th, and then they give it up to the bullpen, and the bullpen is not nearly as dominant. Next pitch is actually going to strike the helmet of Chase Miller. He's all right, and it'll be a hit-by pitch. Didn't even hit the ground or nothing. He just took it, deflected off of the C-flap, and he's all good. Or maybe not even off the C-flap. Sounded like it was right on the lid of the bill of the helmet. And I'll bring up Jet Hannaford. Hannaford attending ASU Mountain Home. First pitch to the plate is a bunt. Down the third base line, walked her up with it, fires it to first, and in fact, he's going to fire it down the right field line. 1 run is in to score, that in Zane Wilson. That's the only run to score as Chase Miller makes his way to third. Hanifer up to second on the errant throw from Wachter. And it is now 5-0.
Our beer batter's coming back to the plate. The right fielder, number 8, Brady Alexander.
So we go back to the top. Here's the beer batter. Of course, brought to you by the Silver Dollar. Stop into the Silver Dollar and say beer batter. Get your first domestic beer for only $2. It's Brady Alexander. First pitch in there for a called strike.
That's 1 Moo fans. Let's keep those cowbells going.
Cowbells ringing. Making a lot of noise behind McGrath as he hits this one back up the middle. Backhanded pick by the second baseman, Grant Ryan. Flips it on to first for the second out of the inning. But coming home to score is Chase Miller.
Now coming to play, second baseman, number 4, Drew.
And it's now 6-0. So here comes Drew Vega. He has reached twice and he has scored twice. He's looking for an RBI here in this at-bat. Pitch to the plate, a cutter from McGrath. It's in there for a strike. Two runs have crossed the plate here in the 4th inning. It's 6-0. 2 errors committed by the Moo defensively. Have done them in. Is that one inside for a ball, and it's 1-1. Vega out of Arkansas Tech. You know what their nickname is, right?
No.
The Wonder Boys.
The Wonder Boys?
Yep. A 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike number 2 against Drew Vega. And McGrath is 1 out or 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. There'll be no earned runs against him if he can get this final strike. Two-1 hit on the ground. Hardiman unable to pick it. That'll allow another run to score. It is now 7-0 in favor of the Sodbusters. Hit it hard right at Hardiman. I was trying to pick it on the hop, and it just looked like it just deflected maybe off the heel of his glove when he tried to scoop it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Well, looks like that one will go down as an error as well. Now 3 errors against the Moo. First pitch misses low for ball 1 to Cale Jensen. So another run scores unearned. McGrath has allowed 4 runs to score, but none of them against him. Or none of them on him. Hit on the ground, first base side. Almost a good pick by the coach, and the count's 1-1.
Oh.
Tough going for the Moo right now. Talk about that game where they had 9 errors defensively, and they've been unable to shake this issue that they've had. 2-1 now. Is that one outside? Uneven ground on the infield. Wicked hops eating them up.
Yeah.
2-1. Hit down the right field line a long way, but foul, and the count 2-2.
Yeah, right. That ball went a long, long way.
Over by that the batting cages. Got to see Bobby take a couple hacks yesterday.
First time in 10 years. was not great.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Off with the pitch and running as that one's low. Walker throws down to second, not in time. Kind of surprised him that Vega was on his way. That's the second stolen base for him in this one. Jensen.
We got to see everyone take a few cuts yesterday.
That's right.
You took cuts. McGonigal did.
I was throwing the batting practice. I was right there the whole time.
I threw to you.
You threw to me, which was not good.
No.
3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike number 3. But you know there are things to work on, Mr. Hessling. That's why we put in the work in the cages, right?
Yes.
3 runs cross the plate. None of them earned against McGrath. It'll send us to the bottom half of the 4th. Moo trails 7-0. You're listening on the Big Dog 98.9, 1340, as well as the Moo Mixer, and you're watching on BSDN Live on YouTube. It's all part of the Moo Baseball Network.
Keel's Barbershop is the Sports Center barbershop in Fremont. Be sure you look your best and get into Keel's Barbershop, where you'll receive quality haircuts in a friendly atmosphere. Get a fresh cut, have them hot leather, and shave your neck. If you're looking for that special feel of a true barbershop, Keel's is the place for you. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 3. Keel's Barbershop, 6th and Broad in downtown Fremont. They'll make you look your best.
Find your purpose with work that matters. Methodist is hiring for clinical and non-clinical positions throughout our health system. Join a team that's making a difference and take advantage of a range of benefits like medical, vision and dental, flexible scheduling, and tuition assistance. To find all of our opportunities and apply online, go to bestcare.org/jobs. That's bestcare.org/jobs. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Back here on the Moo Baseball Network, 3 runs cross in the top half of the 4th, all unearned. The defense really hurting the Moo in this one, as it is 7-0 as Jacobitz remains out on the mound here for what would be his 4th inning. He's been good, has only allowed 1 base runner, which was on a walk, gifted to Josh Hardiman. Everything else, there was a fielder's choice. Walker was able to beat it down to first. We go back to the top of the order, and Tanner J. Money Jacobson. Jacobson, the right fielder in this one tonight. He's 0 for 1. Grounded out to the third baseman, Cross, his first time up. As Jacobitz, the left-hander, kicks and fires. Called for a strike on the outside part of the zone. Creighton Jacobitz pitching at Cloud County. So here he is facing a fellow, I believe they're called the Thunderbirds.
You would know better than me.
The 0-1. Low and outside, and now the count 1-1.
But that's what we have the internet for.
Cloud County.
Cloud County.
Community college located in.
Not there yet.
All right, we'll wait. We'll hold.
Concordia, Kansas.
Concordia, Kansas. So here's the 1-1. Outside, and now they count 2 balls and 1 strike.
What did you say they were?
I thought they were like the Thunderbirds.
They are.
They are.
They are the Thunderbirds. Oh, please tell me they have a live mascot. This thing is awesome. Look at this thing.
That is a really fun mascot. I mean, that looks like an eagle, though.
That looks like an eagle that's just holding a lightning bolt. Zeus. Zeus the bird.
That's what he's called?
I don't know. That's what I'll call him.
Popped up, first base side, shallow right. Coming in is Alexander. He'll make the catch, and that is first out of the inning.
His name's probably Cletus or something.
Cletus, the Cloud County Thunderbird.
I don't know if their mascot has a name.
Oh, he definitely does.
He has to.
Yeah, you have to do the deep dive searches. Here's Rocco Garitano. Go to the official website, the athletics, and then it'll have a little section that says info, and it says mascot. But Rocco Garitano grounded out to second his last time up. First pitch to the plate, misses outside for ball 1. So far this season for Garitano, his 2 games, he has a .375 batting average. Second best on the club as he hits this one in the air, left field and deep. Going back on it is Jensen. He's on the track, and he'll be called off by his center fielder, Hannaford, who makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Tackling the plate, the first baseman, number 26, Cooper Fucino.
2 up, 2 down for Cooper Fucino.
Well, I'm looking at their website. They have a page for suspended sports.
What is suspended sports?
I don't
Sports
know.
they no longer
Maybe.
have.
Because I'm trying to figure out the name of this mascot.
But that is our University of the Night here on the Fremont Moo Baseball Network. 7-0. Hastings in front. First pitch to the Creighton catcher, playing first base here tonight, is outside for a ball.
He has to have a name. He can't just be the Thunderbird. That's got to be boring.
Cloud County, that's our honorary college for the night. The 1-0. That one's right down the middle. Strike number 1.
We going to do what we did with that town up in Iowa, Charles City? Want to talk about Concordia, Kansas?
Maybe. Maybe we'll
see.
Maybe when Mr. Cunningham gets up here, we'll talk to
Okay.
him about a whole host of things. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch home to Fucino is a grounder. Back up the middle, roaming over, circling the ball and throwing it on to first, and Fucino beats out the throw from Drew Vega. A little taste of his own medicine as Vega able to reach on a couple infield hits, and now he picks one, and Fucino able to hustle it out. First hit of the night for the Moo.
You know, I don't think Cloud County's mascot has a name. I think they just call him the Thunderbird.
They just call him the Thunderbird.
Huh.
Well, we'll change that. We're going to send a big email.
We're going to send a letter?
Here's Henry Heyman. First pitch outside, ball 1. Now, he goes to college, and they're called the Akron Zips.
Yeah.
And their mascot is a kangaroo.
Yeah.
That's got to make him feel right at home, right?
I would assume so.
Being the wonder from down under. The 1-0, swing and a miss. Nope, foul tipped into the glove. Regardless, it's strike 1. Heyman flew out to center his last time up. That was to lead off the second inning. First time the Moo have had 4 batters in an inning, as that one cut on and missed for strike number 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 away. The pitch home from Jacobitz. Called for strike number 3, down and in against Heyman, and that'll do it for the Moo half of the 4th. On the bright side, no hit, no more, as Cooper Fucino hustles out an infield single to get the Moo on the scoreboard with a run. But now's a good time to head for the bathrooms. Brought to you by Weesey Plumbing, Heating, and Excavating. When something messy breaks, remember your duty is our duty at Weesey Plumbing. Call 721-6908. When we come back, the hot steppers in the booth, Wesley Cunningham, as the Sodbusters lead the Fremont Moo 7-0 here on the Moo Baseball Network.
Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
We target cancers with precision technology. We save lives with advanced heart procedures. We deliver exceptional care for the most vulnerable pregnancies. We are Methodist. With a reputation built on generations of trust, our passion is shaping the future with innovative treatments, the newest advancements, and the compassion you deserve. Our greatest impact is your healthiest life. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Looking for a nice place to go? A place that's rich with tradition, great service, and atmosphere? A fantastic place where you can go and still carry on a conversation. Maybe shoot a game of pool and enjoy one of the best jukeboxes in town. Silver Dollar is one of the finest places for adult libations at reasonable prices. Join the Silver Dollar family and enjoy, but you need to be 21 or older. See y'all soon, and remember, not everything that glitters is gold, but we're pretty sure it's probably silver at the Silver Dollar, 18th and Bell Street in Fremont.
As we're back here on the Fremont Moo baseball. Sounds all right. I'm
Yes, it
Kurt
does.
Wilski. He's Bobby Hessling. And to my right here is the hot stepper himself. It's Wesley Cunningham. Wesley, good to have you up here in the booth as we begin this 5th inning.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's a pretty cool view from up here. I kind of like it.
First pitch in there for a called strike one to the leadoff batter, and Weston Johnston.
At the plate, number 26, Weston Johnston.
This is your first time in a booth? You ever done an interview?
It is my first time in the booth doing an interview. Yeah.
I mean, you've done plenty of interviews with Mr. Hessling for the pregame, so that one
Yes.
cut on and miss. It's 0-2. Now,
he just needs a trifecta.
We need to do the postgame interview. We were going to that one night, but then Mother Nature had other plans for us, so we weren't able to get it in.
And then you promised me the next day that we would do the post-game interview before the game, and it never happened, man.
Wow, and misses low for a ball, 1-2. And I apologize for that.
Hey, man, it's okay.
But that means that for the next outing, which will unfortunately be your last outing of the summer,
yes,
gives you that extra step when we're in Pier.
It does. It does indeed. Looking forward to it.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Weston Johnson at the plate. The pitch home from McGrath. Misses somewhere for ball number 2.
He's going for the trifecta, which Michael Baker is the only one that's completed.
That's
Pre-game,
right.
in-game, and post-game interview.
Michael Baker's the only one that's completed the trifecta?
He has.
Well, all right. I should have technically already
technically, yes.
completed the trifecta.
If it wasn't for the wind and the rain. As that one misses
blue.
for ball 3.
Oh, my goodness.
Not making any friends here tonight, this umpiring crew. A couple of calls over at first that McGonigal's not a fan of, and now here behind home plate. Some would argue maybe those last 2 were strike 3.
I would argue that's for sure.
3 balls, 2 strikes. McGrath kicks and fires. A chopper foul, and looks like that'll be Caden Brzezinski to clean up the garbage of that foul ball.
So are you somebody that argues out there if you don't get a call? Are you going to go out there and you're going to tell the umpire, speak your mind a little bit?
Maybe if I'm in the dugout.
Okay.
I won't do it on the mound because then he'll start tightening me up. But I have thrown my hands up a couple times this summer, I'll be honest.
The 3-2 from McGrath. A slow roller to the first base side. Ficino scoops it up, races it to the bag, and that'll be the first out here of the 5th inning. You know, as Brock Cross digs in, is this your first time in the state of Nebraska?
It is, I believe so. Yeah, this summer, just coming in, first time being here, seeing all the corn, all the open fields.
And you're a Dallas guy.
I am a Dallas guy.
Fort Worth guy. So I mean, in comparison, Fremont or Dallas?
I'm gonna have to go with Dallas just because.
First pitch lands for
there's
strike
a lot.
one.
There's a lot more going on over there on that side of
a little
the
more
world.
to do.
Yeah, a little more to do. That's for sure.
I know a fun story to tell is you and Sevi Aguirre, brothers, high school brothers, right?
High school brothers, yes. Yeah,
Easy.
I got to share the ball field with them all 4 years of high school.
Now I asked you the other day, as the count evens 1 ball, 1 strike, if you had ever actually faced Sevi in an at bat, and you said only in a fall ball one time, or something along those lines, correct?
Yeah, it was our senior year. We did like this fall series, in our baseball class. We did like just scrimmages, and he was on the opposite team, and I think I faced him maybe once or twice. I probably won those at bets, but Sevi's a great ball player though.
About to say he's not up here to defend himself. Right?
No, he's not. He's not.
He's managed short right now.
He is. First time, other than the other game the other day, but I haven't seen him play shortstop in like 5 years.
Couple of foul balls makes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes against Brock Cross.
Funny story is our freshman year of high school, he came in, I think at the Christmas break, because he was at our rival high school, and then he transferred over at break, and me and him were fighting for a position at shortstop, and he did beat me out.
The 1-2 hit back up the middle. Aguirre lays out but unable to get to it. As that one sneaks into center for a base hit.
So you're saying that you're a better shortstop than he is?
Unfortunately, I'm not saying that. He is better than me at that position. I can't really field ground balls that well these days.
We've seen you out there during
during
batting practice over at second base, taking a couple hots.
Got to try and stay athletic.
So with one on and one away, here's Zane Wilson. McGrath ready to go. No balls, no strikes. First pitch misses low, and in fact, it's going to get all the way to the backstop for ball one. And taking second is Brock Cross.
So when you met Sevy and you guys knew you were battling for shortstop, were you like, man, I don't like this kid. He's coming from my position. Or did you guys like, we're just going to fight it out and may the best man win?
Oh, I think secretly I had a grudge against him because we had an art class freshman year together, and we were boys in there. But I mean, I always was like, dang, bro, this dude's gonna take my spot. So, but just a little grudge.
I'm about to say the 1-0 cut on and missed by Zane Wilson. The count 1-1.
But now it's great. You guys are living together here in Fremont.
Yes, it's been a very fun summer, that's for sure.
So here's a 1-1. Out one low for a ball. Count now 2 balls and 1 strike. But here we are during the top of the 5th inning, 7-0. Hastings in front of the Fremont Moo. Cooper Lipsky, Bobby Hessling, and Wesley Cunningham here in the booth. Of course, we've been keeping a little tally of who scores the most runs when they're up here in the 5th inning.
Hopefully I can be that guy today.
Fouled off 2-2. Of course, you got a tall task with a guy who is very small when standing next to you. That's Carter Shellsmith. He had 7 runs in his 1 inning up here.
Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that, but as long as we get a couple runs up there, that's all that matters. I'll take that as a win any day.
Michael Baker had 2 runs.
Yep.
But there were 2 big runs because it led to the victory on the night you pitched.
Really?
Yeah. 2-2. Low in the dirt. It's now 3 balls and 2
Need Michael Baker back here.
Fortunately, he's on his way back to California.
He is, unfortunately. That's a tough loss. I'm going to miss him.
Great guy.
Great guy.
Chico. I'm going to miss Chico.
Brock Cross stands on second. Cowbells ring out from below the press box. As does McGrath have sights on strikeout number 3. Long pause. He's ready to go. Deep breath. He kicks and fires. This one ripped right at Ficino and just foul. Count was going to remain full. Now, you've pitched in a lot of places. You ever had to experience cowbells going off while you're pitching?
I have, yes. And playoffs and Texas high school playoffs, you hear cowbells. No matter who's playing, there's cowbells.
Aye.
And it is the loudest thing ever and the most annoying thing ever.
It's great when they're behind you, though,
yes,
right?
It's fun when they're behind you.
The 3-2 fouled back. We do it again. McGrath battling with Zane Wilson right now. Wilson had a walk back in the 4th inning and later scored. The thing about McGrath right now is not given up an earned run.
No. Has not gotten a whole lot of help.
I'll say last inning, 2 different errors. It's brought home 3 runs in that inning. 4, maybe I'm missing it. No, I'm right. 3-2. Way outside. Ball 4, and Wilson's going to win the at-bat. He'll march on down to first. I'll say the shortest interview he had in here, as it looks like Aguirre and Hardiman are going to go out and talk to Mr. McGrath, and Walker's going to join him, and so is Cooper Ficino. But now's a good time to mention that for every stage of life and every complex diagnosis, choose a team who treats you like family. It's Methodist Fremont Health. Now the whole infield is out there talking to McGrath.
Probably defensive adjustment. Well, actually, I figure Wes would know a little bit better. What are you guys talking about when that happens?
You're either talking about mixing up looks, changing signs, or, defense if they bunt, things like that. Or it's just take a deep breath while you're out there, kind of reset and focus up a little more.
And who's the one that goes out there and kind of leads all that? Would that be your catcher? Is that you out there? Or does it just kind of vary on the moment?
Yeah, I'd say most of the time it's the catcher because he's the one that kind of sees the pitcher if he's getting tired or anything like that. And then from time to time, if an infielder's coming in, most of the time it's to talk about a play that we need to do and what position we need to field if there's a bunt.
First pitch to Jaden Shabry after the break. Misses high for a ball. 2 on and 1 down. McGrath looking for a ground ball. He's going to step off. He's got the runner caught up between second and third, chasing him towards third. Hardiman gets it now. He's going to lay the tag on. Throws to second. They did not get him. It would have been a 1-5 to 4 double play. Grant Ryan is pleading his case. Almost had him, Wesley.
That's another. It's probably another missed call, if I had to guess, based off how this game's going.
As McGrath took the turn off the mound and then just stopped and then realized that, wait, I've got him hung up here, and then started marching at him. That was a little funny. Well, they're able to get him on the pickoff.
That would have been a 1-5-4 double play.
Exactly. Don't write that in the book very often.
No, you do not.
1 ball, no strikes. Runner on second. Replacing Cross is Wilson. As that pitch misses, it's now 2 balls and no strikes.
You mentioned you played high school baseball in Texas. You're a big body. Did you ever play football down in Texas, or was that not really for you?
No, early on in middle school, I kind of realized that it wasn't for me when I couldn't quite really remember all the play calls. And I was an outside linebacker in 7th grade as like a 5'10", probably like 130 pounds.
Ooh.
So, I mean, I wasn't the most impactful player out there, but I was definitely out there. I was going
to say, I see you as a receiver a little bit. Go ahead.
3-0 called for strike 1, and there's the old automatic.
Yeah.
But as you're saying.
In 8th grade, I was a receiver and a safety, but I was mainly safety. That was my jam.
3-1, cut on and miss. It's now 3 balls and 2 strikes. McGrath 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. And you being a Dallas guy, I mean, you play basketball in high school, do any of that stuff?
I did not. I should have played basketball in high school. That's the one thing I do regret, because in high school I also played in our student staff basketball game, and I put up some numbers. Man.
You crossing over gym teachers and principals and that stuff?
I almost dunked on one of them.
Whoa!
Yeah, I almost did, and then I got halfway up and realized I wasn't going to make it, so I kind of
finger roll.
I jellied it in there. It was a tough layup.
McGrath loses Shabry. He works his way on with a walk. First walk given up by McGrath in this one. That'll take us to Chase Miller.
So I'm assuming you can dunk.
Oh, I can dunk. Yeah,
okay.
I can. Sometimes I can throw it off the backboard. Sometimes I can bounce it to myself.
As this one hit high in the air to left, Hyman Long going back on it, twisting around, and it's off of his glove. This is going to allow 1 run to score, and Zane Wilson following behind is Shabry. He's going to be in there. It's a 2 RBI error. It won't be a run batted in, would it?
No.
No, 1. So it's just 2-run score on the air. And it is now 9-0 in favor of the Sodbusters. They go down as an E7 in the books.
Could you imagine who was it going to be over? Your principal, just a regular teacher?
It was one of our assistant baseball coaches.
Okay. So if
you hold that over his head the entire spring, right?
Oh, I mean, I would have if I would have actually dunked it.
Here's Jet Hannaford now, with a runner on second, 2 runs in on the air from Long out and left. That one up high for ball 1.
Could you imagine, though, if you actually did that, stuck a dunk like that, could you imagine the roar?
I probably would have gone pro after that.
Yeah, probably. You should have.
Probably would have gone
It'd be
pro.
all over Bleacher Report, House of Highlights.
Would have posted it on TikTok, gotten famous.
Wes Cunningham and Cooper Flagg chopping it up right now in Dallas.
We'd be playing in the
pitch
summer league together.
2-0.
Who is this?
What do you think about his performance? You're a Mavericks guy, right?
I am a Mavericks guy. I thought. I mean, he went like 5 for 21 field goal wise.
Well,
so, I mean,
he's guarded by Bronny.
Yeah, Bronny locked him up. Bronny played good too, but still missed Luka. So, got him again.
As they might have had him again for a split second as McGrath throws back to Grant Ryan, but back with a slide is Miller. But I say, they said the same thing about Victor Wembanyama in his first summer league game, right? He had like 3 points, whole lot of misses, and look how he turned out. So I think Cooper Flagg is going to be all right.
Yeah, that's true. And plus, he's like 6'7", so I mean, it kind of works out.
2-0, waved at and missed for strike number 1.
I was going to say, with you going, if you were to go viral, and it's going to be, who is this 6'7" forward that just dunked on a teacher in a Texas high school basketball game?
It would have gone viral for sure, and I would definitely be pro right now.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about that.
2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch home, waved at and missed. The off-speed pitch from McGrath cooking. And it's now 2 balls and 2 strikes against Jet Hannaford.
I'm also assuming you're a Cowboy fan as well?
Yes, I am a Cowboys fan. It's
no shame in that.
No shame in it, but, there's no pride in it either. So.
America's team.
Used to be.
And this is America's pitcher right here. 2-2. In off the hands, floated out, shallow center, reaching up and making the lunging grab is Grant Ryan. And that'll do it for the Sodbuster half of the 5th. 2 more runs cross the plate. They are both unearned again. It is 9-0 in favor of the Hastings Sodbusters. We go to the bottom half of the 5th here on the Moo Baseball Network.
Looking for a nice place to go? A place that's rich with tradition, great service, and atmosphere? A fantastic place where you can go and still carry on a conversation. Maybe shoot a game of pool and enjoy one of the best jukeboxes in town. Silver Dollar is one of the finest places for adult libations at reasonable prices. Join the Silver Dollar family and enjoy, but you need to be 21 or older. See y'all soon, and remember, not everything that glitters is gold, but we're pretty sure it's probably silver at the Silver Dollar, 18th and Bell Street in Fremont.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger wranglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
As we welcome you back inside the booth here at Moore Field. 5th inning. 9-0 in favor of the Hastings Sodbusters. I'm Kruber Lipsky. He's Bobby Hessling. And joining us, Mr. Wesley Cunningham. Back in the booth, of course. Now this is where you really put it to the test.
Yes.
And, of course, on top of that, you get to announce your boy.
My boy Sevy's up to bat right now.
Big pancake guy. We had breakfast yesterday morning.
We did, in fact.
That was great breakfast.
That was great.
Mel's Diner?
Mm-hmm.
First
Pancakes
pitch
were phenomenal.
Outside for a ball. I felt like that's only the right thing to do after you come out here at 10 o'clock and pull the tarp. I mean, you need to get those nutrients back, right?
Yes, you gotta get some nutrients in you to go put the tarp back on the field after that.
Then there for a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike to Sevy Aguirre. So what do you think Sevy's going to do here, Wes? I mean, you know him probably better than anybody else on this team.
I got a line drive over second base.
Down and in, misses for a ball. It's now 2 balls and 1 strike.
Go the opposite way?
Yeah, I feel like that's his specialty. That's what he works on a lot to get that swing right.
Sevy Aguirre facing Jacobitz out on the mound, who's been lights out, only 1 hit given up. As he hits this one over the second baseman's head, but it's a pop-up. Drifting back for it is Vega. He'll backpedal his way to the first out of the inning, making the catch.
You can count that. Half point.
And that'll bring up time and long, but your mother's listening.
Yes, my mother and I think my dad is listening as well. My mom said that we are from Fort Worth, not Dallas. There is a difference.
My apologies.
So,
our apologies to the Cunningham family.
Hey, it's okay.
What is the difference between Fort Worth and Dallas? I thought it was called the DFW for a reason.
You know,
or is that just me being? Or is that just me being ignorant?
I think it could just be you being ignorant. I think you got to be around it, but you know,
the food's different, the culture's different.
Yes, the culture's different. I don't know. My mom's always right, so.
She is always
whatever
right, yeah.
she says goes.
The 0-1 to time and long is hit on the ground over to the shortstop in Miller. He throws across the diamond. Keeping his foot on first is Wilson for the second out of the inning. You're running out of time here, big dog. We need those runs in, Wes.
I'm not doing too high right now, am I, up here?
So here's Joshua Hardiman sporting the high socks today. Love to see that look. What do you think about these jerseys? I mean, they're for a good cause, so remember that when you speak of them.
No, I mean, I absolutely love these jerseys. I love the design on them. I like the firework on them. You know, all the different agencies that support us, and, you know, we support them.
Which one is your chat agency?
The autism one, Autism.
Is there a meaning behind it?
There's not. No, I don't really have any specific meaning, but, you know, I support them.
Yeah.
What they do.
The 0-1 misses outside, and now it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Joshua Hardiman. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning here on the Moo Baseball Network. It's 9-0 in favor of the Sodbusters. Cooper Lipsky, Bobby Hessling, and pitcher Wesley Cunningham. Popped up, mile high, first base side. Drifting over to it is Alexander and Wilson. And that one will be caught in fair territory by Alexander to reach back for it. And unfortunately, Wes, that is your inning. You've put up 0 runs.
My time is up.
You matched Nikolai Wheaty's run total of 0, so you're currently tied for 3rd. But it was a joy having you up here.
Yeah,
it was a whole lot of fun.
thanks for having me up here. I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the view, and enjoyed talking to you all.
Great. It was awesome.
So that being said, we'll step away. When we come back, it'll be the 6th inning, and it looks like it might be Aiden McGrath making his way back out to the mound. When we come back, it's 9-0 in favor of the Sodbusters here on the Fremont Moo Baseball Network.
Fremont Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor local sports, and they know that you fans love your meat. Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices right now. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks. Always low prices on your favorite flavor of brats. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee. Proud to be a part of local sports.
Trust your heart to the team at Methodist for expert cardiac care that makes a life-changing difference. From specialized testing and imaging to comprehensive surgical options, including the most advanced procedures, we provide the personalized care that you expect from the Methodist name. Learn more about our heart and vascular care by visiting bestcare.org/heart. That's bestcare.org/heart. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Back here on the Moo Baseball Network, it is 9-0 in favor of the Hastings Sodbusters. We got a pitching change on the mound. I'm Cooper Lipsky, he's Bobby Hessling. Of course, this pitching change is brought to you by The Door, where ice cold pitchers are yours for a great price. The Door, Fremont's newest brunch location, 9 to 1 Saturday and Sunday. McGrath, 3 innings work, giving up 2 hits, no earned runs, 6 runs would cross the plate. I mean, didn't pitch bad out there. Had 1 strikeout and walked 3 in his 3 innings of work. Not bad whatsoever, but defense not helping him out much.
No, it's not.
And that's the unfortunate part about it. So, Bobby, can you tell us about Eli Larson?
He's on for his 3rd appearance this season. He's pitched in 3 2/3 innings. The ERA is not bad whatsoever at a 1.90. The whip is also good at a 1.09. He has struck out 3 batters this season, has walked 1. Has given up 6 total runs, however, only 1 has been earned. His last outing, he went 2/3 of an inning, giving up 3 hits, 6 runs, 1 was earned, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. So usually when he has his stuff, he is dynamite. And we saw that against Hastings at Hastings.
Here's the 0-1. That one low and outside, and the count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. That was the one thing working for him in that one, was that curveball that he was throwing out there. The old 12-6. The old 11-5, the 1-1. This is low for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Great guy. You know, him being a Minnesota guy, able to talk it up sometimes, talking about the area. You know, little things that everybody else wouldn't know about. This one's fouled back to Brady Alexander, and it's 2-2 against him. From Osseo, Minnesota, right? That's how you said it? And then he immediately the next day said, what did you say? Osseo? Where am I from?
Osseo.
2-2. High and tight, ball 3.
I said it right there, Osseo.
Yeah, Osseo's right. That's how
I said Osseo or Osea, maybe. I don't know. He's like, what are you doing? Like, I didn't know. I ain't from there.
3 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch home. Inside for ball number 4. Fans hoping maybe he gets the inside corner there for the free beer. Or not free beer.
The cheap beer.
We can't say free beer because then all of a sudden a bunch of people are going to start coming to these games thinking that we hand out free beer. We don't.
Not yet.
Cheaper beer, not free beer.
If there was free beer, you and I would be over that. But not while we're on headset.
I have Colby come and talk while we're down there.
Oh.
Well, okay. Well, maybe I would pick up your stuff, and I would.
One of us would have to tap each other out and can't.
He's too busy with the music. As Vega rips this one down the left field line, this one's going to roll all the way to the wall. Going first to third is Brady Alexander. Throw comes in, and it is not in time as Hardiman collects it. It's a double for Drew Vega.
It's another good piece of hitting from the Sodbusters. They've seen Moo pitching really well here today and have put a ball almost everywhere and anywhere.
13, Cale Jensen.
I say we've only seen the Sodbusters once here at home before today. Had to face the 3 other times. As the infield's in, of course, a 10-run rule, which if we reach the 7th inning, correct? That was in there for a strike to Cale Jensen.
Correct.
So if we get to the 7th, and in the bottom of the 7th, the Moo are still down by 10, then this game is over.
As Hawk Harrelson we used to say.
This one ripped foul down the first baseline. It's 0-2. I feel like this game's has gone by a lot faster than in comparison to games where the Moo are in trouble of getting 10-run ruled or be the ones 10-run ruling them.
Yeah.
Their opponent, that being. No balls, 2 strikes. A pitch home from Larson. Misses down and in. Count at 2-1. Larson, a pitcher at the University of Sioux Falls in Sioux Vegas, South Dakota. Same college that Connor McGonigal pitched at. That one high and tight. Count at 2-2 now.
The Sioux Falls to Fremont Moo pipeline is strong.
Oh, yeah.
McGonigal, Logan Anderson,
yep,
and now Eli Larson.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Larson from the full. Has this one sawed off left side. Who's going to have a play on it? Nobody. Just a couple of fans sitting over there watching this ball breeze on by. Rolls all the way to the guy sitting on the walkway. And just like that, he's got himself a baseball. Kid's running underneath the bleachers trying to see where that one landed. And the guy standing above them with the baseball is thinking somebody's going to need it. I think he's trying to hand it down to one of the players. Count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom half, or the top of the 6th. Infield in for the Moo. As now the kids have found the location of the baseball. And he's going to roll it to him. 2-2. Down and in, ball 3. Larson with a long pause. Now he gets the one he likes. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. They'll have to secure it down at first, and they will for the first out of the inning.
Nasty pitch from Eli Larson.
First strikeout for Larson. And they'll bring up Weston Johnston now. Johnston, the catcher in this one, has racked up a pair of hits. Got a chance for a couple of RBIs. He puts in the outfield grass. That one up and in. Ball number 1. So a very bizarre line for Aiden McGrath in this one, where he gives 6 runs across the plate when he's out there, but none of them are against him. So his ERA is going to sit pretty at where it last was. That one cut on and missed for strike number 1.
It's actually going to go down.
It's going to go down, that's right.
It's even better.
So that's kind of fun, right? One ball, one strike. As Larson kicks and deals. Called for strike number 2 low in the zone, and it's got to be on Johnston's mind how that curveball got his buddy Jensen in front of him. One ball, 2 strikes. Infield remains in. Larson once again from the full. Nobody going nowhere. This one punched foul down the right field line. Larson looking for that decisive 3rd strike. He got the first out via the K. He trying to get number 2 here. As here he comes, 1-2. Hit back up the middle into center field. Coming home to score is Brady Alexander. Drew Vega going to be held up as a throw is going to get over. The catcher walked her. Nobody covering as Larson flips it to the plate, and they got him. Taking second is Weston Johnston on the base hit. That brings home a run and also gets an out. 10 runs on 10 hits for the Sodbusters, but how does that go down in the books against Vega, right? That's 8.
There we go, what?
8-1-2, or do you want to count the tip as technically being a touch of the ball? 8-2-1-2?
I'd say 8-1-2, a little bit better.
8-1-2. So with 2 gone, here's Brock Cross. First pitch low and outside for ball 1. We talk about unconventional double plays, right? And you don't really write 8-2-1-2 very often.
No.
The 1-0 off the pitch and running as the tomahawk chop over at third, and getting past the slide is Weston Johnston. Somehow swam his way through it. But Cross went around, chasing that one up in the zone.
There's a whole lot of people that have got things to say, and McGonigal is talking to the Hastings coach saying, hey, what did you see? Why is he safe? He doesn't even want to talk to the umpire. Can't say I blame him.
He's already went out there twice to at least talk about a call, and both times he was called safe, so I'm not sure. 1 ball, 1 strike. Brock Cross awaits the delivery from Eli Larson. Catches the outside corner. It's now 1-2. See, this might worry you a little bit. I mean, he just stole third. Larson's going from the full, and he takes his time before he starts going.
So, see a new steal home?
I very well could see it. Johnston gets his lead over at third. Now Larson comes home. The 1-2 misses low and outside. But I suppose that would be in poor taste. And, in summer league baseball, you got to have some feel. You're up by 10 runs. No need to force yourself out of an inning on something as trivial as a play like that. As here comes a 2-2. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Aguirre roams it. Not quite. That one's going to sneak through into center. Another run in. It's 11-0.
I don't know if you scored that one as an error.
I'd say you count that as a hit.
I would too. Now,
I think he fielded it in center field, roaming to his right. I think even with a good throw, it would have been tough to get Cross. But another run in for Weston Johnston.
Nope, they scored it as an error.
Oof. First pitch, a ball. So now 5 errors against the Moo here in tonight's ball game. Swing and a miss. Strike number 1 against Zane Wilson. Wilson has done a lot of watching in this one. Other than striking out, looking back in the first, he has walked twice, stole second, and he has scored twice. 1-1. Misses low, and the count now 2 balls and 1 strike. As Chad Knight here could be ended a little bit sooner.
A little abrupt.
Sodbusters spoil the fun. Here's a 2-1. Now one outside, and now the count 3 balls, 1 strike. The thing about the Sodbusters is that they had a very early season Moo run that after they got out to their 9-game win streak to start the season. They went on a 6-game losing streak before having it cut off when they beat the Moo on July 4th. Wave and a miss, strike number 2. Three balls, 2 strikes, runner on first, and 2 away. Brock Cross, he'll be on the move. Fouled back. Unless I'm wrong on the scorebook, or unless they don't want to send him.
Where are you off?
It's 2-2. I added an extra ball to the scoreboard.
Oh, mine says 3-2.
Now it's all right. Well,
yeah,
3 balls and 2 strikes.
The Hastings coach was asking what's going on, and
now they're, because he's looking at his first baseman. He's looking at his guy on first base, saying, "Why didn't you go there?" And that's why it confused me. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now he goes. This one's ripped to right. It's going to get down in front of Jacobson over to pick it up. Going first to third on the hit and run is Brock Cross. Now he's going to get to third and have to explain himself on why he didn't move on the pitch before. But Zane Wilson's got himself a base knock.
Well, I think if anything, the Hastings coach is going to go over and say, "Hey, my bad. Scoreboard operator doesn't know what he's doing."
Yep. I've never denied it in the entire season.
No.
Because I had 3-2, and then I cleared it to make it 2-2, so then I just had to add the ball. But that was all in between of those 2 pitches, so that's not on me.
No. It's on Colby.
Jaden Shabry, everything comes around. Popped up, first base side. Does Ficino have a play on it? Roaming over is Grant Ryan. That one off of his glove, and fortunately that one will go down as an error.
And the inning continues.
6 errors against the Moo now. Only 1 hit on the board for him. A very bizarre-looking scoreline. No runs, 1 hit, 6 errors. Shabry in this one is 0 for 2. He walked back in the 5th and later scored. He's got a chance for an RBI here. He put one in the outfield grass. Popped up, right side. Grant Ryan. He'll collect it, and that'll do it for the away side. Still able to put across 2 more runs. It is 11-0 in favor of the Hastings Sodbusters, as it is all Hastings in this one right now. Moo need 11 runs.
Well,
to tie.
Yeah.
Well, you don't play to tie, you play to win. They need 12.
They need 12.
Nate Wachter, Grant Ryan, and Tanner Jacobson, the minimum. When we come back here on the Moo Baseball Network.
Welcome to Fremont and Dodge County, where we invite you to play, shop, stay, and eat. Dodge County is where your next outdoor adventure is at your fingertips. Did you know that downtown Fremont is also known as the antique capital of Nebraska? Fremont and Dodge County also has many fine hotels, campgrounds, and RV parks to suit any needs. We invite you to come and see why downtown Fremont has been named the most charming downtown in Nebraska by USA Today.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for over 100 years. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber, it's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field.
back here on the Moo Baseball Network. I'm Gribalitsky. He's Bobby Hessing. It's 11-0 in favor of the Hastings Sodbusters. We've decided that we're going to announce this inning like an NPR show. We're doing it like car talk.
Okay. I don't know if I can do that.
Hey,
I'll try.
See, you just got to be smooth with it, you know.
One level.
Nate
One
Wachter
level.
digs in for his second at-bat of the night. Moo only have one hit up to this point.
It's like a step above golf.
First pitch outside, ball one.
I should argue it's a step below golf.
Well, NPR, National Public Radio, hey.
Hey. You know, they're trying to defund that.
But why?
I don't know.
It's so fun.
I don't listen to it.
Well, I do. The 1-0. That one inside, and the count now at 2 balls and no strikes.
That makes a lot of sense that you do.
Hey, wait, don't tell me. They put their hands on that radio, the radio news quiz show every Saturday morning, 9 o'clock. They got to talk to me first. That one called for a strike. It's 2 balls and 1 strike to Nate Wachter. But we figure, you know, we're up here a lot. We're yelling. We're having a lot of fun. You know, sometimes we got to, you know, put the kids to sleep, perhaps. You know, the youngins, as that one fell off to the right, especially in the later part of this ball game. And we figure this is for you, parents, right? It's a 9:05. Big Moo fans under the ages of 2, I suppose, you know, want to tune into the game and put them to sleep. That's what we're here for. The 6th inning slumber. That went outside, and now it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. The leadoff batter, Nate Wachter. Wachter, South Dakota State Jackrabbit. Out of Brookings, South Dakota. Always has a headband on. One of my favorite ones is the one that says Omaha. Because
it's the blue and yellow one.
The blue one. He's wearing that one today. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch home. That one's actually going to hit Wachter. And Wachter will take first. If something big happens, we will not announce the big play as if we were still on NPR. But as we reach the 9 o'clock hour here, you're listening to Moo Baseball on the Big Dog 98.9, 1340 FM, 98.9 FM, 1340 AM. Wherever you're listening, we're glad you're joining us. Here's Grant Ryan now. Grounded into a 5-4-3 double play his last time at the plate as that one outside for ball 1. Nice reach by Johnston behind the plate to keep that one from going to the backstop. But, you know, we're keeping it light. We're keeping it loose. Always trying to have fun. As off the pitch and running is Wachter. Throw down to second on the ball, and he's in there with a stolen base. How about that, Nate Wachter?
Faster than fast, quicker than quick.
So a runner in scoring position now for Grant Ryan. No, ladies and gentlemen, don't adjust your volume whatsoever. You're hearing everything fine and clearly. Just a little bit quieter here in the 6th. Wachter, the runner on second, as Grant Ryan trying to come through. The 1-0. Fouled back. Count moves 1-1. Has another beautiful sunset here at Moeller Field. As Jacobitz, the 1-1. Outside, it's now 2 balls and 1 strike from the left-hander. The Moo this season when facing left-handed pitching have a 5-3 record. Usually they're pretty good. But they have met their match here with Creighton Jacobitz. And they faced him once before this year. 2-1, hit in the air, center field. Not knowing whether to go in on it or back on it, it's Hannaford. He races in, he'll make the catch for the first out of the inning.
Now coming to the plate, number 18, Tanner Jacobson.
I think if someone is ruining the NPR side, it is the director of fun, Ben Asher.
Oh. Trying to rile up the crowd, and I, of course, always enjoy that. It's his job, after all. So we go back to the top. Here's Tanner Jacobson. Should we talk about the news since this is the NPR? This is the MPR, right? The Moo Public Radio. It's Moo Public Radio, NPR. Outside to Jacobson for ball 1. You know, we were talking about Cloud County quite a bit. early on in this one. Of course, Jacobitz from Cloud County, or from pitching at Cloud County in the spring. Jacobson, also a outfielder there for the Thunderbirds. The 1-0, way outside for ball number 2.
Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all.
But you know, since this is MPR, the Moo Public Radio, maybe we go away from news, but more league news, right? 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wachter, the runner on second, as that one misses low. Good block behind the plate by Johnson to keep it in front of him. Say, how does this differ from any other broadcast you guys have done for now 34 games? It doesn't at all. We're always trying new things. We're trying to be innovative. Being in front of everything, you know, being the one that gets the ball rolling on ideas. We have a pitching meeting at the mound, and now's a good time to tell you that in baseball, quick plays win games, and in health, quick action can save lives. When it comes to stroke, every minute counts. Learn to spot the signs and act fast. Face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty, and time to call 911. Don't wait. Act fast. Or fast action can mean the difference between recovery and lifelong disability. That message brought to you by Methodist Fremont Health. That one down and in for ball 4, and Jacobson able to work his way on.
Well, how about this from Jacobitz? Just delivered his 64th pitch of the ball game.
My, oh my.
Very efficient. This is the inning where the Moo are trying to take advantage of that. They're now 3rd time through the order.
Some scores right now in Pierce, South Dakota at Hyde Stadium. The Casper Spuds lead 1-0 over the Wahi Zap. And that is the only other game going on tonight. That is a big game for both those squads, jockeying for that first spot. Here's Rocco Garitano now. First pitch home to Garitano is called for a strike.
So if we see a home run, you're going to have to call the home run like this.
No, we're breaking it. We're busting out of the bit.
Okay.
2 runners on, 1 runner out. Cooper Lipsky, Bobby Hessling here on MPR. That's right, Moo Public Radio. That one misses low and reaches all the way to the backstop. Jacobson will take 2. And over to third is Wachter on the pass ball. Prime opportunity here for the Moo to get on the scoreboard in this one. 1 out in the inning, however. Garitano 0 for 2 tonight. A ground out to second and a pop out to center field. The 1-1. Misses down and in, and the count now 2 balls and 1 strike. Garitano is the pregame interview in this one prior to tonight's ball game. The 2-1. Called for a strike. A little in on the hands on Garitano, but see, that's the thing with left-handed bats. They tend to crowd the plate a little bit more than a right-handed bat would.
He's here getting as many reps as he can with the Fremont Moo, just trying to get better and better.
2 balls, 2 strikes, lefty on lefty. Jacobitz comes home, misses outside. It's ball 3.
Good job by Johnson behind the plate, making sure he snagged it.
He's doing a fine job behind the plate. He's been a big part of Jacobitz's success in this one. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 runners on, 1 out. Jacobitz kicks and deals. Hit back up the middle, backhanded pick. How about that snag by Vega? This is going to allow a run to score, and it gets by the first baseman in Wilson. Moving over to third is Jacobson. Up to second is Garitano. And the Moo have put across a run here in the 6th inning.
Now to play number 26.
Probably scored that one in E4, my guess.
Be the first error of the night. Still, the Moo only with 1 hit, but able to put a run on the board. It's now a 10-run ball game. So here's Cooper Ficino. Need to put across another run to at least have a chance at 8 innings in this one. Of course, we got to get to the 7th. Scoreless, hit in the air, center field. Back on it is Hannaford. He'll make the catch, comes up throwing. It'll be cut off as Jacobson scores. Throw to third is not in time, as it is now 11-2. Sack fly from Cooper Ficino.
Now at the play, number 16, Henry Heyman.
Second out of the inning. And I'll bring up Henry Heyman. Heyman 0 for 2, struck out looking back in the fourth to end the fourth. That's right before we had Wesley Cunningham on the broadcast. That one cut on and missed for strike number 1. The 0-1. Inside, and the count levels 1 ball, 1 strike. 11-2 here from Moeller Field. Tonight's ball game between the Hastings Sodbusters and the Fremont Moo. Moo have put across 2 runs here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. 1-1. In on the knuckles for ball number 2. But it's Chad agency night here. Of course, repping those brand new jerseys auctioned off here tonight. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch home. Inside, and it's going to hit Heyman. So, Garitano can't move anywhere as he's stranded on third. But a hit by pitch will bring up Sevi Aguirre. He's had some struggles at the plate as of late, but looking to break out of a slump. We know he's a great hitter at the plate. He's played in 4 straight games up to this point. Had the day off yesterday. Of course, with the rain that came on through. They said it was supposed to be windy and
was
stuff.
it?
I had no idea. I was asleep.
I was in Lincoln.
They said it was supposed to be bad, and I don't know. It didn't seem too bad. First pitch swinging, first pitch missing for Aguirre. For strike number 1.
It wasn't bad enough to remove you.
No. Can't wake me up. Here's the 0-1. Called for a strike on the outside part of the plate. It's now no balls and 2 strikes. Of course, if the Moo give up 1 run in the top half of the 7th, and then they do not score in the bottom half of the 7th, this game will be final. 0-2. High and outside, and the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Trying to work our way through this 6th inning. We'll have put up 2 runs. They've got 2 runners on the corners. The 1-2 to the plate. Misses high from Jacobitz. It's now 2-2. As who knows, maybe we'll keep doing MPR. It keeps meaning runs come across the plate, right? The 2-2. Popped foul out to the right side. A car is in mortal danger, but it lands beyond it in the parking lot. It's driving. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the inning. Heyman on first, Garitano on third. Gary trying to come through. The 2-2. Called for strike number 3, and that'll do it for the Moo here in the 6th inning. 2 runs across the plate. Moo now trail by 9 runs. It's 11-2. When we come back, it'll be the Bobby Hessling Hour from here on out on MPR. Just kidding. Big Dog 98.9, 1340 AM, as well as BSDN Live on YouTube and the Moo Mixer, all a part of the Moo Baseball Network.
Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
We target cancers with precision technology. We save lives with advanced heart procedures. We deliver exceptional care for the most vulnerable pregnancies. We are Methodist. With a reputation built on generations of trust, our passion is shaping the future with innovative treatments, the newest advancements, and the compassion you deserve. Our greatest impact is your healthiest life. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Back here on the Moo Baseball Network, I'm Kudlowski, and for what could be either the final inning or the final 2 innings, or the final 3 innings. And who knows, maybe we get lucky. We get to a 4th inning.
Maybe. Or a 5th.
It's Bobby Hessling.
Let's start with a few defensive substitutions. We are no longer on NPR.
You said MPR?
NPR. We are not on
the Moo Public Radio?
We are not on the Moo Public Radio.
Not anymore.
Not
that
anymore.
Guy left.
We left. We left.
Oh, that guy left.
We're on the Moo Baseball Network. Some defensive substitutions. Joe Hauser is at short. Yeah, I said that correctly. And Rob Hodges is at second. Joe Hauser does have history of playing short. Played short a little bit when he was with the Minnesota Golden Gophers.
As well as Arizona State.
And the Mankato Moondogs.
Spent a summer in the Key City.
Which is an area you know very well.
I got family out there.
First pitch comes in and is a ball from Eli Larson to Chase Miller. Miller tonight has a single, has been hit by a pitch and reached on an error. (1-0). Foul tipped right off of Wachter and the umpire. Wachter needs a minute to gather himself, and the count is 1-1. So this is interesting, seeing Joe Hauser play shortstop. Played plenty of games with the Gophers at the shortstop position. Played with the Moondogs at short as well. And you just kind of sit here and think, well, let's see what he has.
Yeah. He's a natural out there.
1-1. I want to see him swing a bat. That's a called strike. That's 1-2.
See, unfortunately, however, he enters for Sevi Aguirre. Now, I'm sure you could do some sort of crazy substitution to get him the first guy up next half inning, right? Where you actually put him in left, but then you change the position with the shorts. You know, you could do something bizarre.
Yeah.
That's outside.
Counts even 2-2.
And now Wachter is going to go talk to Larson. So now is probably a pretty good time to tell you that good health starts with a great primary care provider at Methodist Fremont Health. We're here for you every step of the way. Whether it's annual checkups, managing chronic conditions, or simply answering your questions, our team is proud to care for Fremont families. Methodist Fremont, the meaning of care.
Counts, it's 2 balls and 2 strikes on the leadoff batter, Chase Miller. No one is on, no one is out.
Got an airplane flying in from center.
You can see that. I was about to say that, but we'll see what kind of plane it is. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball that just missed, and the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes for Eli Larson and Chase Miller.
Because at first I saw that light, I was thinking, oh, is that like a planet out there, you know? Like Mars or Venus, perhaps?
It's a plane that took off.
You have a flight tracker.
Of course I do. 3-2. Miss, ball 4. And Chase Miller has gotten on for the 4th time tonight in the 4th different way. Single, hit by pitch, reach on air, and now walk.
I'm not saying that in a bad way. I was looking at the plane, and the next thing you know, I look over and you've got.
He's going slow. It is privately owned and is currently flying above the Platte River and has now taken a turn to go north. Eli Larson checks over on Chase Miller. He was back in time. Jet Hannaford to the plate. 0 for 3 today as he reached on an air. Now the airplane is spinning back around. He knows that we're on to him and is afraid. Little does he know I'm going to track him until he lands. Again, another check over at first.
See, we talk
Chase
about
Miller's back in time.
My apologies, but you know we were talking about Joe Hauser at second or at short for that in that summer at Mankato. 3 tanks, 3 big flies.
Let's see him take a few cuts. That one has hit in the air into left center field, ranging over and making the catch from center is Garitano, and that retires Jet Hannaford. And back to the top of the order we go, and Brady Alexander.
All right, Moo fans, it's a beer batter back up to the plate.
Alexander today has doubled and walked, 1 for 3 from the plate, and has scored twice. That plane has begun to take a cut away from Fremont. Wonder if that pilot's name is Nate.
Oh!
Who knows? This is could be a lucky guess. First pitch, Alexander skies it left side. This is going to be playable. Ranging on in his time and long. He'll make the catch. And there's 2 away for Drew Vega. Drew Vega today has reached all 4 times. Singled in the first, reached on an error in the third and the fourth, and then doubled in the 6th. You don't know. Don't know what that pilot's name is.
No.
His name could be Kevin.
Kevin.
Could be Nate.
Could be a woman.
Could be a woman. Her name could be Sarah.
Yeah. We'll never know.
Nope. Unless someone does a lot of research about it. And I'm
Who
not
knows? Maybe somebody, the tower at the Fremont Airport, right? ATF? Air traffic? Or no, is that?
You think they have that in
ATC?
Fremont?
They have every airport.
I don't
has a
think
tower.
you need.
Not like a big tower, but something to.
That's just someone that's just there and is like, yeah, you're good to land. Like there's 1 or 2 planes that fly in or out of Fremont every day.
That is, they call that the tower, even if it isn't a literal
First pitch
tower.
to Drew Vega, misses for a ball.
Air traffic control.
I can't imagine.
They're listening to Fremont Moo baseball while doing their job. Plenty of people.
The Fremont Municipal Airport, FET, is its abbreviation. Let's see how many departures. 1. 1-0. Misses high. 2 balls, no strikes with 2 outs.
Isn't it great how that's public information?
Oh yeah, there was a flight that departed yesterday, so it barely gets 1 a day. And now I have an ad on my phone.
Oh no,
that's unfortunate. Anyway, 2 balls, no strikes with 2 outs. An 11-2 lead for the Sodbusters in the top of the 7th inning. Cut on and missed. It's 2-1.
I mean, you can technically. I mean, on that, you can track if the president's flying, right?
Yeah.
Track Air Force One.
I could. Now, I usually just look to see where planes are and what plane is above me. And that plane that was flying into center field is just kind of taking all sorts of turns. 2-1. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. 3 balls and a strike on Drew Vega. Actually, no, it's not Drew Vega. It's Joey Hecker, who is pinch hitting for Drew Vega. 3 balls and a strike. 3-1. Right back up the middle. Geary Fields. And flips on to second, and it retires the top of the 7th inning. We hit the stretch, and it sends us to the bottom of the 7th inning with the Moo in front, or the Sodbusters in front, 11-2 on top of the Moo. You're on the Big Dog 98.9 FM, 1340 AM, and BSD and live on YouTube.
Your Fremont Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor
God,
local
I
sports,
suck.
and they know that you fans love your meat.
Something funny
Hy-Vee
over there?
has all your favorites at the best prices right now. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks. Always low prices on your favorite flavor of brats. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill.
Built on generations of trust, our passion is shaping the future with innovative treatments, the newest advancements, and the compassion you deserve. Our greatest impact is your healthiest life. Methodist, the meaning of care.
We have encountered a dilemma here at Moeller Field. We are going to the bottom of the 7th inning. The dilemma has nothing to do with what's on the field. The 7th inning stretch, for maybe the first time ever in a 9-inning baseball game, will not be sung. Cooper Lipsky is currently standing on the top balcony wanting to sing the 7th inning stretch and is currently just trying to fire up the crowd from the balcony because Ben Asher forgot that we got to sing the 7th inning stretch, and Coop is coming back in here, and he's upset. And we're going to the bottom of the 7th inning. I don't even know how that happens. How did you forget to sing the 7th inning stretch? Not you. How does Ben Asher forget to come up here?
That's all right. It's no problem.
Now, Colby thinks it's the funniest thing in the world.
Regardless.
Anyway.
We got the fans riled up regardless.
You were out there and you were screaming your head off. First pitch to time and long is a called strike. So I know you're going to have some colorful words for Mr. Ben Asher tonight.
No, I understand. It's it's a special night. It's not about me. It's about the chat agencies tonight, and
okay.
The raffles and whatnot. It's good to get those out there.
0-1. Time and long. Skies the ball into right field. Drifting all the way back a few steps in front of the warning track and making the catch. Out and right is Alexander for out number 1 here in the 7th.
Number 20, Joshua Hardiman.
The plane, if I can see through the lights, is beginning to come back towards Fremont. Live track of this plane. Hardiman comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. First pitch misses outside for a ball. It's 0-1 as the Sodbusters are in front of the Moo 11-2. 1-0. Wave and a miss. Hardiman's got the count even 1-1.
So maybe we'll do it in the 8th inning, and we call upon the internet.
The 8th
and
inning
we'll call
stretch?
it the 8th inning encore.
The 8th inning encore. Did you just look for synonyms of 7th inning stretch to start with an E or something like that? 1-1 misses outside.
Exactly.
It's 2-1. Yeah, but oh wait, yeah, 7th inning and stretch do both start with S.
That's the alliteration we go for.
That's
So
the
8th
alliteration.
inning encore, the 9th inning number.
No.
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 Well, a song is called a number, so I think that works.
9th inning note, 2-1 misses outside, 3 balls and a strike.
The 9th inning note.
9th inning note.
The 5th inning.
I don't know. Well, you think stretch is like an exercise.
Yeah.
3-1. Foul tip by Hardiman.
Don't forget, Moo fans, you can hang on to that foul ball as a souvenir.
Counts full 3-2. So what do we call it? The 8th inning exercise?
That works too.
8th inning exercise. Boom. 8th inning encore exercise? Maybe.
Yeah, we would call it the 8th inning.
Well, I feel like the
That's
encore.
good. I like that.
Yeah,
That works.
8th inning exercise. Here's the 3-2. Called strike 3. Hardiman gets rung up looking. That's the second out here in the 7th inning. Jacobit's still out on the mound, by the way. All 3 of his strikeouts have been via the backwards K. They've all been looking as he's trying to go 7 strong innings. And Nate Wachter, who is 0 for 1 today, has reached twice safely on a fielder's choice and a walk. He scored in the 6th inning on the walk as well. Comes up with 2 outs. First pitch to Wachter is on the ground to the left side. Fielded by Miller. Throw to first in time. And it puts a close on at the 7th inning. No runs for the Moo, and we'll see if...
No, I'm not.
No 8th inning exercise tonight here from Moeller Field as we go to the 8th inning. Sodbusters still in front of the Moo, 11-2 here on the Moo Baseball Network. The Big Dog, 98.9 FM, 1340 AM, and BSD and live on YouTube.
Looking for a nice place to go? A place that's rich with tradition, great service, and atmosphere? A fantastic place where you can go and still carry on a conversation. Maybe shoot a game of pool and enjoy one of the best jukeboxes in town. Silver Dollar is one of the finest places for adult libations at reasonable prices. Join the Silver Dollar family and enjoy, but you need to be 21 or older. See y'all soon, and remember, not everything that glitters is gold, but we're pretty sure it's probably silver at the Silver Dollar, 18th and Bell Street in Fremont.
Gentlemen, Here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customers' duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger anglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
We go to the 8th inning, 11-2, Sodbusters on top of the Moo. Here in the Big Dog 98.9 FM, 1340 AM. No 8th inning exercise will be.
No, you do it in between. You do it in between the innings, right? Between.
Yeah, I know, but we've already reached the verdict that there's going to be no 8th inning exercise.
We're trying to start a movement.
Well, I don't know how well the movement's going right now.
The movement.
Okay, you had me, you lost me. Colby again thinks we're comedians over here.
I'm trying.
11-2 Sodbusters on top of the Moo. Right now the lines look like this. It's 11 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Sodbusters of Hastings. For the Moo of Fremont, they have 2 runs on 1 hit and 5 errors. Leading things off for the Sodbusters will be Cale Jensen. Jensen so far today had a 2-run RBI double back in the first. Has yet to get on base since. Eli Larson still on the mound now for his 3rd inning of work. First pitch from Larson to Jensen misses outside. Count is 1 ball, no strikes. Hear train in the background. It's not as loud as it is down in Hastings because the tracks do not run up alongside Moeller Field. 1-0. Jensen on a line down the right field line. That ball is foul. That thing left in a hurry. And it's a long strike 1. One. Jensen watches it for a called strike, and it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2. Misses high and away, and the count is even 2 balls, 2 strikes. As we have reached the 8th inning, the sun is completely set here at Moeller Field. The 2-2 from Larson. Jensen pops it into shallow right center. Rocco not able to make the diving catch. And holding up at first is Cale Jensen on the leadoff single. Rocco has good speed out there, very close to making the play, laid out for it. Unable to make the catch, and it brings up Weston Johnson today, who's done very well from the plate. He's 3 for 4 with 2 runs scored and an RBI. Had an RBI double last time he was at the plate. That's the 12th hit of the ball game for the Sodbusters. Hastings this season versus the Moo is 3-1. The Moo would like that to get closer back to 500, but it would need a lot of runs in the next 2 innings. First pitch misses high. It's a called ball on Johnston. If you're just joining us and we're tuned in a little earlier, Joe Hauser and Rob Hodges are now playing the middle infield in place of Sevi Geary and Grant Ryan.
Might get to see Hauser bat.
Hopefully.
This game's going a little bit longer.
1-0. Runs high and tight on Weston Johnston. 2 balls, no strikes. I want to see a ball hit his way.
Yeah, I want to see if he can scoop it. What about 6-4-3 right here? 4-6-3. Put those guys to work up the middle.
Yeah, 6-4-3, 4-6-3. Either way, be happy to see it. See the new guys into the ball game, see how they do. 2-0. Fouled off to the right side. That is not towards the middle infield. And it's 2-1. The wind has begun to whip out in center. A little bit stronger from once we started. 2 balls and 1 strike. No one away. And 1 on. 2-1 misses. Count as 3 balls and a strike. Larson a little different, not setting up by the face. This time brings it up to the chest with his back to first. 3-1.
Oh.
Fouled off. Back goes flying. Watch out by the Moo dugout. I think everyone's okay. And the count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And they toss him some pine tar and say, here, put this on your bat. You need it. You got to hold on to it. Brock Cross threw it to Weston Johnston saying, you need it, Weston. Count is full on Weston Johnston. Larson still on the mound. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Larson brings the ball up to his chest. 3-2 with a runner at first. Here's the payoff pitch to Johnston. Grounded. There's Hauser at short. Scoops it. Tries to flip it onto Hodges. He is out at second. They get the 1 out. But safe at first on the fielder's choice is Weston Johnston.
Yeah, well,
he might need a few more reps.
He's busting the rust off, right?
Yeah.
Next one up the middle, it's going to be
the
smooth
field
as
was
butter.
too wet, so Hauser could not take infield today. So Brock Cross comes to the plate. Cross had an RBI single in the first, grounded into a 5-4-3 double play in the third. Single then was picked off in the fifth and then reached on an error in the sixth. And now has Weston Johnston at first base with 1 out. We almost got a 6-4-3 double play. It was close. But again, Hauser just trying to knock off the rust.
The Dane County Dominator. That's what they call him.
You said the Dane
The
County?
Dane County Dominator.
I wanted
Joe
to make sure
Hauser.
you say down. They're Dane. Dane County. It's a called strike. It's 0-1 on Brock Cross. He's been everywhere. Started in Wisconsin. Not at the school. That's just where he grew up.
No. I told him, I said, if Wisconsin had a baseball team, dude,
he'd be the best player there.
he'd be best player.
0-1. Swing and a miss. Cross with a healthy hack is behind 0-2.
He played at the Duck Pond for a summer.
And then he went to Arizona
Yep.
State. So he's been to Arizona. And then he went back to the Midwest, went to Minnesota, so he went to where it's cold. But similar to Wisconsin in certain aspects. 0-2. Cross pops it up. This is playable on the left side of the infield. Hardiman and Walker come in. Hardiman calls off Walker, makes the catch. And there's 2 away for Zane Wilson. And then after Hauser was done in Minnesota, he transferred to Creighton and became a relief pitcher for the Blue Jays. So he went south to Nebraska and has played summer ball with the Mankato Moondogs.
And the Worcester Bravehearts of the New England Collegiate Baseball League.
So he's been out east as well.
Yeah.
He just has to go south.
He's got quite the paper trail.
He's got to go southeast. He's got to go to Florida. First pitch fouled off by Zane Wilson. It's 0-1. Zane Wilson today has walked twice. He's 1 for 2. He singled in the 6th and struck out in the first. Has scored twice with the 2 walks.
My apologies, not the New England. It's the Futures Collegiate Baseball League.
Futures Collegiate League. Here's the 0-1 hit in the air into right center field. Garitano over, dropping fast. Did he make the catch? He did. A diving catch in right center field by Rocco Garitano. Puts a close on the top of the 8th inning. He was close earlier. That time he comes away with the baseball, and we'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It will be 9-1-2 due up for the Moo. Bottom of the 8th inning. They trail the Sodbusters 11-2 here on the Moo Baseball Network.
Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
We target cancers with precision technology. We save lives with advanced heart procedures. We deliver exceptional care for the most vulnerable pregnancies. We Methodist. With a reputation built on generations of trust, our passion is shaping the future with innovative treatments, the newest advancements, and the compassion you deserve. Our greatest impact is your healthiest life. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Bottom of the 8th inning here from Fremont Moo Field. It'll be Rob Hodges who will take over for Grant Ryan. Grant Ryan today from the plate 0 for 2, and Rob Hodges comes to the plate. He's batting over 300 this season.
Yeah.
Doing well from the plate. As it's still Creighton Jacobitz on the mound, doing the job for the Sodbusters. And if you're curious how many pitches he's thrown 91. So he will not be Luka Dickinson for a few reasons. A,
no shutout.
No shutout. B, will more likely than not throw over 100 pitches. And Luka Dickinson threw under 100 pitches. He's someone we miss around here.
Great guys. Great guys.
It was good to see Brock Songster. He was here today.
Yep.
Excited to see him start once again.
Always love a Brock bump day, dude.
Yeah.
Always gets people going.
It's one of those days you got to get excited for. So Hodges will lead things off. It is Hodges, Jacobson, and Garitano. As Jacobitz still out there and most likely working his final inning of the ball game. First pitch swung on a missed by Hodges. It's 0-1. Darkness has overtaken us here from Moo Field. The sun has disappeared. The 0-1 just missed outside from Jacobitz, and the count is 1 ball, 1 strike on the lefty-lefty matchup. Moo only 1 hit in this ball game, but have scored 2 runs. 1-1, wave and a miss by Hodges. It's 1-2. No one out in the bottom of the 8th inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Rob Hodges. Here it is. It's going to be in the dirt, and the count's even 2-2 from Jacobitz. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. That's again in the dirt to Hodges and bounces all the way to the backstop, and the count is 3 balls and 2 strikes. And some MLB news, Cal Raleigh hit his 38th home run.
My goodness.
Aaron Judge robbed Pete Crow Armstrong of a home run.
Awesome.
Cody Bellinger had a 3-home run game against the Cubs.
Nice.
His former team. 3-2. This is down and away. And Hodges works a leadoff walk. Former White Sox pitcher Mark Burley had his statue unveiled at Wright Field today in Chicago.
Perfect.
I know Andrew Vaughn homered again. And enjoy that, because, I mean, you know, it didn't work out in Chicago, plain and simple. I'm trying to think of anything else happened. I mean, in the game where Judge robbed Crow Armstrong and Bellinger homered 3 times, the Cubs did lose 11-0. Play at second is not in time. Play at do they get him at second? They might have not. Hodges is, I don't even know. Hodges is out at second. Okay, so Hodges is out at second. It was a ground ball onto Miller. Miller then threw over to first after touching the bag. Jacobson is safe. Hodges is out.
I thought as far as Miller ran to go touch that base, I thought Hodges was in there before.
You know, it's hard to argue with that one. And Rocco Garitano comes to the plate. He was today's pregame interview. He was 0 for 3 today. Something about those pregame interviews with certain guys.
It's a curse. You curse them, Mr. Heston.
Some of them. First pitch. Called a strike on Garitano. It's 0-1. Somebody that he mentioned that he's gotten along with very well and is showing him the ropes here is Timon Long.
Great guy.
Those two are rooming together. 0-1. Garitano fouls it off the right side down the first base line, and Count is no balls, 2 strikes. I'll tell you what, in the next, how many games we got left? About 20. Garitano is going to be a fun player to watch.
Yeah, especially after that diving play.
With his speed, it's going to be fun. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 is going to be thrown over to first. As they wanted to check on Tanner Jacobson. He was back in time. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2. Jacobson off and going. Garitano struck out. Jacobson is safe, stealing second, and there's 2 outs in the inning. Hastings could not pull off their own, strike him out, throw him out, and Cooper Ficino comes to the plate. That is the first swing and miss strikeout of the day from Creighton Jacobitz. And Ficino comes to the plate today with the only hit of the ball game, and it was in the 4th inning, and has the only RBI on the sacrifice fly. He's 1 for 2. Jacobitz over 100 pitches. First pitch is grounded onto first base and will be fielded by Wilson, and he touches the bag to retire the 8th inning and sends us to the 9th. Still no hits in the inning. His 2 guys were able to get on, and it goes to the 9th here on the Moo Baseball Network. 11-2 Sodbusters on top of the Fremont Moo, the Big Dog 98.9 FM, 1340 AM, BSDN Live on YouTube.
Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
We target cancers with precision technology. We save lives with advanced heart procedures. We deliver exceptional care for the most vulnerable pregnancies. We are Methodist. With a reputation built on generations of trust, our passion is shaping the future with innovative treatments, the newest advancements, and the compassion you deserve. Our greatest impact is your healthiest life. Methodist, the meaning of care.
To the 9th inning we go, and Cooper Lucas grabs the ball and will take over in the 9th for Eli Larson, who went 3 innings, giving up 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 was earned. Walked 2 batters and struck out 1. This pitching change is brought to you by The Door, where ice cold pitchers are yours for a great price. The Door, Fremont's newest brunch location, 9 to 1, Saturday and Sunday. And in comes Cooper Lucas. Last time out, Cooper Lucas, phenomenal work, going 2/3 of an inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, and struck out 2 batters. Great stuff out from him.
Yeah, got the 2 outs with the bases loaded. I mean, it was big for him. He's been working on his mechanics when he's delivering home and able to put method to madness there and able to get out of that inning. See what he's got here.
He'll face Jaden Sharby first. First pitch to Shabry is a called strike. It's 0-1. You'll like this. This just came through the wire for me. Oh, I got to go back to it. I got to read it. As Cooper Lucas gets set on the 0-1. The 0-1 home misses outside on Shabry. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Milwaukee Brewers rookie Jacob Mizorowski has been named to the National League All-Star team.
Yes.
He has thrown in 5 games, 25 2/3 innings for his career. That is the fewest ever played by someone named to the All-Star game. 1-1, swing and a miss. Good pitch by Coop, and it's 1-2. I knew you'd like that.
That's my dog, dude.
Dude, that's your guy.
Jacob Mizorowski, dude.
Walker and Lucas meet in between the mound and home plate to have a quick discussion.
I mean, the guy's numbers are insane. Like, even all that advanced stuff, and I don't really care about the advanced stuff, but, like...
The WXOBPA?
Yeah, all that stuff.
OBPPA?
But, like, I saw these guys at MLB Network. They were talking. I think it was not Chris Rose, the manager for the...
1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes is a miss, down and out.
Who's the manager for the U.S. national team at the World Baseball Classic? Because he's on there.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about. But
yeah, I do.
But he was talking about
Plesac?
No, not Plesac, former Brewer. But That's going to bug me. But he was talking about how Mizrowski's so tall.
2-2, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Lucas strikes out Shabry. 1 away here in the 9th for Chase Miller.
But they were talking about how he's so tall and how his arms are so long that batters have to work just a little bit faster to catch up to that guy. Because, he's throwing 100. He's throwing 104. And, like, the way he, reaches to the plate, it's like it is not as a regular batter would face just any other regular pitcher.
First pitch to Chase Miller, misses down and out.
No, it's a strike.
Oh, called a strike. It's 0-1. How tall is Mizrowski? Like 6'6"?
6'7", perhaps.
6'7"? Is that what you're saying? Okay. 0-1. 6'8"? 0-1. Swing and a miss. The top of the zone. It's 0-2.
6'7", 197.
Oof. Here's already worn 2 numbers. Is that what I see?
I guess he has.
Ow. I'm shocked. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 away for Chase Miller. 0-2, called strike 3, a 3-pitch strikeout. And it gets Miller looking.
All right, I'm out.
Second strikeout for Mr. Lucas.
You read about his story as well. Like, he was originally going to get, he was, like, sought after by a couple of other teams.
Well, I would have hoped so.
But it was, like, before COVID.
Oh, wow.
And,
years ago.
And, like, he also hurt himself at college.
Where did he go to school?
I have to look.
Oh, thought you were a diehard Brewer fan.
Crowder College. I didn't know off the top of my head.
Oh, well, yes. Well, okay, it makes sense if you went to Crowder College.
Well, like, because, the frame and everything was still there for him. And people sought him because of that, and he threw hard. Then he got injured, so then people kind of, like, backed away from him, except for the Brewers. They stuck with him.
Yeah.
And then when given the chance to draft him, they did. And he's been dynamite.
1-0 to Hannaford. High at the top of the zone. 2 balls and no strikes.
Plus, I watched that game between him and Paul Skeens. I was a little upset because I was hoping that Skeens would pitch better. Because to watch those two go at it for like 6 innings, against each other would be great.
2-0, that's high and tight on Hannaford. Count as 3 balls and no strikes. Yeah, that would have been, because what, didn't Skeens only go 4?
He went like 3. Because
I thought it was 4.
Because they racked, his pitch count was like really high.
Yeah.
Because Brewers are just gnawing things off on the guy.
Apparently. 3-0 to Hannaford. Is a called strike. Counts 3-1. I was going to say, in that game, everyone looked forward to it, and then Skeens didn't do as well as people hoped, but still doing well. 3-1, slap to the right side, picked by Ficino over at first. He runs over, touches the bag, and we go to the bottom of the 9th. Last chance for the Moo, and they need a lot of runs. They need 9 of them, as they trail the Hastings Sodbusters 11-2 here on the Moo Baseball Network. The Big Dog, 98.9 FM, 1340 AM.
Welcome to Fremont and Dodge County, where we invite you to play, shop, stay, and eat. Dodge County is where your next outdoor adventure is at your fingertips. Did you know that downtown Fremont is also known as the antique capital of Nebraska? Fremont and Dodge County also has many fine hotels, campgrounds, and RV parks to suit any needs. We invite you to come and see why downtown Fremont has been named the most charming downtown in Nebraska by USA Today.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for over 100 years. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber, it's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field.
Take ourselves to the 9th inning, last chance for the Moo, and they need 9 runs in order to do so.
It says Tyler Welsh.
And Tyler Welsh.
New guy on the mound.
Will take over. Number 20. Welsh's numbers this season. He's played a few times. That's batting. He's pitched once. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. It was against the Casper Spuds. In that outing, he went 2 1/3, giving up 7 hits, 7 runs. Only 3 of them were earned. He struck out 3 batters. Didn't walk anyone, but he got hit around a decent amount. The whip is a 3 flat. The whip, the ERA is an 11.75. Maybe the Moo have a chance to tack on a few runs here, as Henry Heyman will not be the one to lead things off. It's going to be Carter Shellsmith. Going to see Shelly out there.
Yeah. We can see Shellsmith. Yeah.
You doing like a voice where you had
yeah,
couldn't talk? Why? He doesn't talk like that.
Yeah. He'll understand.
First pitch misses down and away. Shellsman, if you do understand, please loop me in so I know what your relationship is with Coop, because I'm oddly concerned.
Yeah.
1-0 right back to the mound, and that's going to put a close on it as they flip it over to first for out number 1.
Now coming to the plate, number 7, Joe.
And Joe Hauser comes to the plate.
Oh.
Taking over for Sevi Aguirre.
Took his hacks in the cage today.
He did. First pitch, called a strike. I want to see him swing.
You know what? He's going to time up the first one. And you're going to see the biggest G hack in the world right here.
Going to Christensen Lumber. 0-1.
No.
Outside. You can't swing at that pitch.
No.
Counts 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 that misses in the dirt. It's 2-1. You can close the line on Jacobitz. 1 hit, 2 runs, no earned runs, 4 walks, 4 Ks. Great stuff out of him and the Sodbuster side. 2-1 to Hauser. Is a shot down the right field line, foul. Just a little late. You got to catch up to it. He's getting there.
He's on him. He's on it.
Counts even 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Welsh sets at the chest, looking in on Joe Hauser, the now utility player. 2-2, misses in the dirt, and the count is full, 3-2.
Told you. 3 home runs for Mankato in the summer of 2023.
Let's see what he's got. I mean, he's got power. Here's the 3-2 to Hauser.
And he
misses
walks
low, and he works a leadoff walk.
Scared of the Dane County Dominator, man. Pitching around him.
It brings up Timon Long with 1 on and 1 away. Timon Long today, 0 for 3. First pitch to Timon Long. Slapped into left field. That will drop. That's a base hit. Look at Hauser on the base path. It's going to second. Was ready to round. Holds up there, and there's 2 on with 1 away, and that's the second hit of the ball game.
Number 20, Joshua Hardiman.
So Hardiman comes to the plate. That was the second hit of the ball game as well for the Moo. Hardiman 0 for 2 has struck out and has walked. Runners at first and second with 1 away. First pitch. Welsh misses low. It's 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Welsh sets in the 1-0 to Hardiman on a line right over the head of the shortstop Miller. Getting the stop sign at third is Hauser, and the bases are loaded. Moo trying to start themselves a rally. Back-to-back hits, and the Moo now with their 3rd hit of the night.
Suppose better late than never, right?
Now at the plate, number 12, Nate Wachter.
Nate Wachter comes to the plate. 1 of 2 runs scored today. Has gotten on twice. He is 0 for 2. Looking to really put this on for the Sodbusters. First pitch to Walker, swing and a miss, strike one. The Moo will be back in action tomorrow, starting a 4-game series against the Bison, with a game with the Prospects mixed in between. A sentence I didn't think we'd ever say, but we are. No balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded. Hauser at third, Long at second, Hardiman at first. Walker at the plate, first pitch was a called strike, and the 1-1 and the 0-1 misses outside. It's 1-1. Moo need runs, and they needed 9 of them to tie. 1-1 misses down and away. It's 2-1. Two balls and a strike on Nate Walker with the bases loaded. And 1 out. 1-1 misses outside, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Walker looking to come through in a big way. Begin to cut the deficit down for the Moo. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the 3-1. Walker into left center field, ranging over, making the jumping catch out in center is Hannaford. A run will score on the sac fly, and it's 11-3. But now the Moo are down to their final out. And it will be Rob Hodges who steps into the box.
Down at the plate, number 1, Rob Hodges.
Puts runners at the corners. Hardiman stayed at first. And after Hauser scored, Timon Long tagged from second to third, and he reached safely. So Hauser scored his first run of the ball game. His first run of the season as well. Off and running is Hardiman as the 0-1 is slapped foul by Hodges. No balls and a strike. I think we saw the Moo back in action tomorrow against the Bison. First pitch, 7:05 here on the Big Dog, 98.9 FM, 1340 AM. BSD and live on YouTube as always. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 to Hodges. Throw down to second. They got Hardiman stealing. The tag was applied on the backside of Hardiman, and that ends the ball game. Hodges remains standing at the plate and ends on Hardiman getting caught stealing. And the Moo dropped the game to Hastings 11-3. And we'll look to rebound tomorrow against the Bison.
Final score, Fremont Moo.
Final score 11-3. Hastings 11 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. For the Moo, 3 runs on 3 hits and 5 errors. Well, we'll try again tomorrow.
Yep. Simple as that. You know, talk about a big series coming up against the Bison Baseball Club, and then you get to have the prospects sprinkled in there for a little spice in that series. And yeah, you know, you go for try to right the ship. You know, 3-game losing streak. You forget about it. You come back tomorrow with a whole new mindset. And, you try to turn it around. I mean, the bats as of late have not been there for the team. The gloves defensively also haven't been there, and that really hurt the Moo in this one. Another game with more than 3 errors committed. You know, usually you can get away with 1 or 2, but 3's pushing it, but 5 errors, yeah, it's not doing it for him. You know, it didn't help the pitching out really in this one. I mean, McGrath fine in relief. Of course, those 6 runs that came across, all unearned for him.
Yeah.
He goes out there, gets 6 runs across the plate, his ERA drops. It's kind of a funny thing about baseball, I suppose, but you know, I don't think Mueller was bad in his start either. You know, just his first time out. I mean, he was throwing hard. They just hit him. The first 5 batters of the game stepped to the plate and all had a base hit against him. You know, more so just getting readjusted to the game pace, and I think he'll be fine down the stretch for the team as well. And how about Cooper Lucas, right? Man, good to see that guy pitching like that. 2 strikeouts for him, able to keep a clean inning. Whatever they worked on is working for him.
And with that, you can move him to a higher leverage role in the bullpen.
Yeah, he keeps producing stuff like that. You you work your way from going into games when you're down 9 or up by 9, and because that's the thing. I mean, every reliever I think wants to be in situations where it's a tight game and you're able to go out there and do your job.
Yeah,
to lock down the inning. I mean, that was great stuff out of Coop. Really impressed with him tonight. Joe Hauser, patient at the plate, able to work that walk. But yeah, how about Rocco with that diving catch out in center? That was dynamite stuff out of him as well. And,
there's a lot of there's good things that happen tonight, but
yeah,
still things that you got to work on as well.
I mean, trying to find the silver lining and
the
touch of gray.
Well, you try again tomorrow. You start 4 against the Bison with the prospects mixed in, and that series against the Bison is very winnable.
5 winnable games coming up.
Yep.
Of course, that doubleheader is really going to hurt, but
you have to make do.
You got to make do.
Got to make do. Well, that'll do it for us here on the Moo Baseball Network. For any more information about tonight's game or any other information regarding the Fremont Moo, you can log online to fremontmoo.com. The winning pitcher, Creighton Jacobitz. The losing pitcher, Landon Mueller. Time of game, 2 hours, 59 minutes. Sodbusters, 11 runs, 12 hits, and 1 error for the Moo. 3 runs, 3 hits, 5 total errors. You have been listening to Fremont Moo Baseball on the Moo Baseball Network, the Big Dog 98.9 FM, 1340 AM, and BSDN Live on YouTube as we say good